ahora el 5. Gracias por utilizar Global Talent.
Hello. Bueno.
Aquí, homie. You know how to look. You say gracias, and look, I go, aquí.
Hey, Javi, just giving you a heads up. So right now we're currently, I just went ahead and we're currently on TikTok and YouTube. So that's why I ended up taking off. I ended up taking off the music. So right up on it, laughing my ass off. Not the bus. And then we got Alonso coming in from Arizona. He wants to know what the recipe for the Bruno is, that white lightning. Also, he put in the comments, Javi just co-signed for my car. I use his CDCR number and his social. Yeah, that's what's up, Javi.
J12188, homie. Hey, you posted it up? I see the number?
You know what? Nah. So Miss Vero, 559 on TikTok. You know, she went ahead and handled that. We really appreciate that. And then we got Anna Marie. Hello from Sacramento, California.
Sac in the house. Saludos, Ana Maria. Mucho gusto. What's that? The 916? That's the 916, huh? That town? Is it?
I want to say, yeah, you know what it is. It is because when it comes up on the caller ID, it says 916 Sacramento. That's right.
Okay. Saludos, homie. Thank you guys for tapping in. And I done the YouTube one, and I know in the beginning I started telling the whole purpose of me was to tell my story from starting from my first memory as a kid. But I don't know how much you want me to talk, so.
Hey,
again, I don't want to.
Hey, hold on. Hey, they're cracking me up. Hey, wait. They're cracking me up. Wait, hey. Somebody's about to claim you on. Ryder's gonna claim you on her taxes. Alonzo saying that your credit card declined. Bad news. Oh, lovely sunshine. They're gonna have you pay child support. Hey, they're about to get you.
Get me, fuck it, you know what I mean? Hey, just give me my card on me and I'm with you. I'm good with that. Hey, that's just funny though, that's what I like about this, man, that, people could bring me a little laughter into this little self. So, I really get a kick out of it, homie. I didn't think this was going to turn out to be what it is right now. And I know you remember in the beginning, I was like, hey, I don't know, homie, I don't know if I could do it. I don't know how I sound. So, most of my talking is just nervous. I do it because I get nervous. I'm not... Believe me, I am hella stage fright. I cannot talk in groups. Still, I didn't struggle with that. So because you guys don't see me, I'm able to talk. But I'm pretty sure if I was in a big old crowd in the stage, I would just get stuck. I'm done. I little watch roll, tap out, go. But yeah, it's happening. And dispenser, I'm moving up and down my cellar. I'm scrubbing my sink right now. Because I did lunch earlier and the soap dried up on my sink, homie. Oh, here's a prison flush. I'm like, sorry, you got my
Courtesy flush.
I was scrubbing the sink, and I was just showing you how loud that fucking toilet is, homie. I remember that was one of the very first things that I didn't like when I first came to prison, and they put me in the cell, and I remember I was by myself, fool, and I was like, man, what's up? So I got to use in the restroom. And I pushed a button to flush it, and I walked away, right? And they didn't flush. I was like, what the fuck? This shit don't work. And then it went, hey, that shit made me jump. I was like, what the fuck? Shit was so loud. And that's something that took me a long time to get used to. Because these toilets, when they flush, they'll suck. I mean, they suck up so much air, and they do that because people, when you're passing gas, it's only custom, and it's only, respectful to go down there and sit on the toilet and flush the part out. You don't want it in the house. You want it yourself. It kind of has a little room and shit. So they kind of make a vacuum suction, so it's super loud.
Hey, Javi, so
yeah.
So el Alonso pone, that's what's up. I'm glad we can bring a smile to your day, Jarvis. Stay positive, 100. Jarvis. Alonso from Arizona.
You started the Harvey shit, homie. My name is Javier.
Hey, I didn't start that. Hey, I didn't start it. It was Amy, homie. It was Amy. I gotta throw her under the bus.
Yeah, that's crazy, bro. Yeah, I mean, I don't mind, but you know.
Hey, I like Jarvis better. I think you're more of a Jarvis.
No, I'll take Garvey.
Garvey.
But not Harvey. No, because Harvey, it reminds me of that food, the food that got hit with the sex crimes. Harvey Weinstein.
Oh, orale. No, you know what? When I think about Harvey, I think about the vato from Batman, the food that has the two faces.
No, I think I'll take G with the G. I'll take Garvey.
Nah, homie, you're gonna be Jarvis, homie, like a computer.
Chalupas, homie, chalupas. Javier, homie. Better yet, homie, how about Francisco, Pancho, Kiko?
Kiko is there. You can't choose your nickname, fool.
Hey, Cantinflas, hey. So here's something none of you guys knew, and I never even told you, James. So I grew up, my family used to call me Cantinflas, right, or Resortes, because I was always dancing. So I bet you anything, nobody knows, or probably if they do, they gotta be old school like me. That Cantinflas was the first person to breakdance. I mean, if you look at the old Cantinflas video, the black and white, that was breakdancing. He's on the floor.
Hey, wait.
He's sagging. He's the first motherfucker to sag. That was sagging in the fucking 60s.
Hey, wait. Alonso. Yeah. Alonso pone, Jarvis is a Moreno's name. He's right. Javi is better. Y la writer pone. Hey, wait. Hey, Javi. Hey, are you cleaning your room with a do-rag on your head?
No, homie.
Esta llamada y su número de teléfono será controlada y grabada.
Yeah, I'm done. Everybody. It's just the soap was drying on my feet, you know. A lot of us in prison around by the sink, you know. You gotta keep the sink shiny and shit. If you look into somebody's cell and the sink is shiny, that's like having shiny rims on the rampa and shit.
Hey,
you gotta keep it shiny.
Hey, I heard if you look into somebody's cell, it's either you wanna get down or you wanna give up the culito. So I wouldn't be looking at nobody's cell.
Yeah, I don't know, homie. I never looked.
I never looked.
Hey, you know, when I go to people's house, I step back, I knock on the side, and I sit to the side, you know. So that's like a regular thing to do. Like people still do it right here. Like when they come to my door, first they knock, you don't see nobody because there's one window, right? And you go and you say, yeah, and then they wave their hand in front of it's funny too. They wave their hand in front of the window. Like, is it good? Is it good? The coast kid, you got your clothes on? Like, oh, come on, honey, I got a date on, honey, I got my clothes on. And so, yeah, like, it's cool. I guess, like a form of respect, until you just fucking bird bathing or whatever. Hey, you know, you can be playing with yourself.
Hey, Javi.
You know?
Alonso pone, he writes, hey, all right, I gotta go before I get a quick one in the day room for talking smack, and right up on it, Javi speed walks. Hey, my boy, you speed walk on the yarda?
What? Wait a minute. Yeah, hey, did you say speed walk? I know, because I got a homie from the hood. His name is speed walk.
No, speed walk. Do you speed walk? Caminas double time on the yarda.
Chales, homie. Yeah, no, and then with the G-string, he got me with a G-string on backwards.
The G-string backwards, this thing, wait.
Hey, that's the same homie that said that, huh? The G-string on backwards? Hey, you know what? Did you understand the homie right there? When he said, hey, before I get a chiquera in the day room.
Yeah.
Because you already know what's up.
He knows what's up.
He's doing big things. That's right, homie. Do the damn thing. I feel mine. I don't do that no more, homie. I got too many writers for that shit. But yeah, homie, so yeah, this shit's always fun, homie.
Hey, so
it's always fun to hear.
We got a question from St. Louis from old lovely Sunshine. Question for a newcomer For a newcomer, how do you know who to talk to in the joint? Like who's friend and foe? You know, who's gonna try to take advantage of you? Who's gonna be dropping that Snicker bar on your bed? How do you know?
It's always somebody. Well, come on, man, not where I'm at. So you guys talking about a level 1, level 2, or CMC, or prisons that are known to have like people that got sugar in the tank, you know. But there's not. I haven't seen nobody with sugar in the tank here. So, but it's usually somebody from your own race, I would think, you know, like. So when somebody's always trying to be too nice to you, you never want to just take shit, you know. I still do that to this day. Like, hey, hold up, homie, what's this going to cost me, you know? Because nothing really, you know, when they say nothing's for free, that's just real. Nothing is for free. Sooner or later, somebody's going to ask you for something. So it's usually somebody within the same race, the same raza, or if you're running with say if you're raza and you're running with the Moreno, that's a wrap, homie. They're gonna take your cachetes. They're gonna take your money.
Take your what? Did you say cachetes? Gators.
Hey, they're gonna take the cachetes. Then they're gonna take the feria. They're gonna take the tienda. They're gonna take everything from you. Cause come on, homie. You can never run with a different raza and expect for them to treat you like their own.
Hey, Javi. So Alonso, he did 5.5 in Tucson, Arizona. And después, we also got a commenter from Toronto, Canada. We got Michael coming in directly from Toronto, Canada on YouTube.
Okay, what's up, Michael?
Hey, do you remember when we said that big ass pipota the crack pipe out there when we were in Toronto last time?
Yeah, hey Michael, what's up with the the motherfucking senior citizens over there in Canada with the big ass long cookie pipes? That ain't no joke. Like, hey, you should post that video so you can show them what we're talking about, man. Tell them what happened.
Hey, so trip out. So well, it was like in February. It was for my birthday. Me and my wife and my daughter. We went out to Toronto. We went out to Toronto, Canada, and we went. There's like this building. I really don't know what it's called, but it's like this building up in the sky that you have like a overlook of the whole city, pretty much. Oh, it's called the Outlook. I think it's called the Outlook or the Overlook, somewhere around that realm, and. So we went up there. We went to check it out for a little bit. We were maybe up there for like an hour. And I think this would be considered downtown Toronto. So we're going back to the rental car, and we're walking. And I look to my right and I see there's this blind lady. She has like a walking stick laid next to her. And then there's some other vato right next to her. That fool, he has a blowtorch in his hand. He's lighting up. He's lighting her up. He's lighting up the pipa, and. Yeah. And I told my lady, I'm like, hey, look. And my lady's like, what are they doing? Because my lady's never seen anything like that. You know, even though, we grew up in L.A., my wife was never involved in any of that stuff. So she was like, hey, what are they doing? I was like, she's smoking crack. She was like, nah. I was like, yeah. And my lady, I don't know. They were doing. No, I don't know if when you smoke cristal, what do you smoke? Is it also on a crack pipe?
No, it's the same thing. The pipe that you seen had a little bubble on the front of it, and they call those spooky pipes because they got like a little round bubble. So that's what she was smoking, too. She was smoking crystal, too.
Esta llamada y su número de teléfono será controlada y grabada.
Hey, Michael put it's the CN Tower. It's called the CN Tower where we went to visit.
Hey, what's up? Why is everybody smoking? Why is everybody hitting a cookie pipe in front of the CN Tower there? What's going on? They give the pipe shit out for free or what?
Hey, when I showed you that video, because I ended up showing
Le queda un restante de 60 segundos.
I recorded it. You know, I straight went like I broke all my rules. I'm not recording stuff in public, but that one I just couldn't. That was like the biggest crack pipe I've ever seen in my life. So I had to record it, and I showed it to Javi on a video visit. How big do you estimate that crack pipa was?
At least, that thing was at least, if not, in between 9 to 12 inches long. That was the longest fucking cookie pipe I've ever seen in my life, bro. And you know the funniest thing about it, bro? Like, you were hiding behind the telephone pole. Because you were hitting the pipe, and then you would hide behind the pole. And then you would come back around, and you would catch it, and then you would hide behind the pole, because I would see the pole. so it was cutting, like blocking the view. And that shit was, I was cracking up while I look at this fool. He's peeking and what, they like recording that this hit that pad, you know, that shit was a big shit. I had no idea that shit was funny, bro. That shit was funny. Like, for her age,
All right, so yeah, hey, these GTO calls, I wish they were a lot longer. And if you guys want to see that video, I'll be more than happy to share it with you on TikTok. Just let me know, and I think I got the phone that I recorded it on somewhere around here, and I'll put it in front of the screen so you guys can go ahead and check it out and trip out. But you know, Javi should be calling us back shortly, and once he does, we'll go ahead and continue. You know, once again, you know, I really appreciate you guys tuning in and you know, helping the channel grow. It's been a trip, you know, because like, I mean, like, not even three weeks ago, I think that we only had like 11 followers on TikTok, and you know, when Joe got out, that video definitely, you know, pushes up to the sky. You know, now we're at a little bit over, you know, 2,000 subscribers. You know, definitely looking forward to hitting that 10,000, hitting that 10,000, and so I could go ahead and give you guys a little bit of a better experience here. The only reason that I'm doing oh, hold on, here he's coming.
This call is now being recorded.
Global Telling. Usted tiene una llamada prepagada de
Javier Yáñez.
un individuo encarcelado en de la prisión estatal de Centinela, California. Esta llamada y su número de teléfono será controlada y grabada.
You
have a prepaid call. You will not be charged for this call. Gracias por utilizar Global Telling.
Hey, yo, Javi.
yes, sir.
Hey, Sanho 408. She wants to know when is dance class starting?
When is what? Dance class?
Yeah,
Okay.
you were talking a good one last time. You were talking about that you were about to be teaching dance classes over the Cuerno. What's up now? Somebody's ready to sign up. She has her dancing shoes and everything. The whole desmadre ready.
Hey. Gotcha. So we're gonna do Pasito Tum Tum first, right? Yo para Risa Vacaciones 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Remember Risa Vacaciones? Pasito Tum Tum, güey. Yeah, you're not up on those, huh?
Nah. You lost me after the Pasito Tum Tum, homie.
Okay, so Pasito Tum Tum. So there's a series of like Mexican, they're like picardilla, way, like comedy movies in español, way, que se llama Risa Vacaciones 1, Risa Vacaciones 2, and inside that movie, they're always playing a song called Pasito Tum Tum, Pasito Tum Tum. And everybody's going, they kind of fast forward, everybody's dance and walk and dance. And that shit looks funny, so it looks like they're dancing when they're walking. But the first song and the easiest dance to learn is cumbia, homie. Believe it or not. So it's just a simple step, homie. So you get one little short kick, not too high forward, and then you step to the right 2 steps, and then you come back to the center, you kick with your left foot forward, you step to the left, twice, and then you take 2 steps back to the center, and so on and so on, homie. And then you start spinning, you start squatting, you can just mix it all up. As long as you keep that rhythm, you're always going to be dancing cumbias. And it's the same thing with salsa. Fácil way. Super easy.
Man.
If you can't do that, homie, if you can't do that, you're zero fucking zero hope. It's just 2 simple steps.
And right now that you're talking right now, I'm gonna share when we were up in Toronto. This is when we're in the CN Tower. We're just looking around, and like you could pretty much just take a look at the whole city.
Oh, the video? You're gonna show the crap that you know with the pipe?
Should I show it to them?
Yeah, you should share it, fool. Hey, homie, that's unheard of. You don't see like visitas that age in the pipe like that.
Hold on, let me. Oh, here it is. Here's the video. Hold on. Damn. Oh man, this is crazy. Hopefully we don't get banned.
Okay, myself clean, Dandara, Machalata is done. Kind of chill and listen to the radio. Let me see what we got to say right here. Let's roll.
Damn. Look at that. Yeah, I'm showing it to them.
Woo. Yeah, that was. I had a man tell me I was drawing earlier. And fucking you know, that's my passion, homie. I love drawing. It takes me, it relaxes me. It puts me on like some kind of trance on me. It just relaxes me. So sometimes when I'm drawing, I'm not paying attention when I'm moving around. Like I'll make a soup, and I won't wash my bowl. I'll put it in the sink. So that's adding up. And then I'll move over here, and I'll pick up I'll change my sweats or my pants, and then I'll throw them in the corner. So that's now in the corner. And then I get a cup of coffee, and then I finish that coffee, and then I put that cup right there in the locker. So that's now in the locker, just everywhere. Then I get this one, this one. So by the end of the day, like till the middle of the day, I have shit all over the fucking cell. And you wouldn't think because the cell's so tiny that it would get messy, right? Or that I would lose shit. You know, always losing my pants, my phone, and that's because I just so hooked in with drawing that I don't want to stop and organize everything. So this is what I was doing right now. Kind of tightening me up, and it happens a lot. And then after I drawing, everything don't matter. You know, I'll get a cup, or whatever I get, I'll just put it anywhere. So that's what's happening now. And it's kind of hot now. I gotta open the vent. It's fucking hot in here. Yeah, you showing the video?
Yeah. So Alonzo puso que that's the blues right there.
Oh, what is it? What, fool?
The blues. I think that's what they call like whatever they're doing on the streets now. I'm not well versed, you know, in that world. So I think when they say blues, I'm not sure if it's correct, but I think they're talking about oxys because they're blue. But I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
Somebody might need to correct me on that. Hey, and right now, Alonzo, now that you mentioned that you're in Tucson, are you familiar with Righteous Monkey? He has a YouTube channel and he does interviews right there on the streets of Tucson.
Hold on, man. That's a good question. And by the way, saludos on Righteous Monkey, homie, do the damn thing. You know?
That's right.
Expose the gaslight. Expose the fucking corruption, the fake ass fucking...
Esta llamada y su número de teléfono será controlada y grabada.
Hey, was he on? Is Righteous Monkey on you?
No, I haven't seen him on right now, but I just remembered about him because the Alonzo was saying that he's from Tucson and Righteous Monkey is from Tucson, and then every time they talk about blues, they're always talking about blues on his channel because he interviews people on the street. So when Alonzo said blues and Tucson, Righteous Monkey popped into my head. So, but yeah, no, he's not on right now.
Hey, you know what's the trip for? Like every time I catch the evening news, they always take you like to downtown areas. Like I know Bakersfield over the 661 area. They have a certain spot where they call it the U. I think the U or something like that. And that's pretty much the whole show, right? And everybody's strung out, fool. Like everybody's high on fentanyl. Like people look like zombies, homie. It's a sad life out there. Like I go, man, I'm not missing out on nothing. I think I'm better off in here than going out there to see that shit. Like, man, that shit's a scary shit, dog. If you could easily, fall into peer pressure and start doing that kind of drug, and that drug would kick your life quick, homie. Even if you're not doing it, if you happen to catch like a good whiff, I've seen fools die. If they accidentally open the bag of something, the Patterson, and they go airborne. That shit kills people. That shit is nothing to play with, man. So if you guys are fucking around with that shit, and I recommend that if you value your life and you care for your family, your mom and dad, then quit that shit because that shit, it's got pockets. A lot of fools are doing that shit and mixing it with the black tar shit, and you do a shot thinking that you're doing a 50 or cuartito or whatever, and there's pockets in there, and the little pockets is 100% pure fucking fentanyl, and that shit will take your life. I lost a damn homie in here. I lost a couple of my neighbors when I was in Kern Valley. Like fools were going out, fools were dropping like flies on me, like at least two or three a week. We just had one pass away. About a month ago, huh? Was it about a month ago, Jim? Yeah.
Yeah. No. Yeah. Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, and that was sad, man. The story of that one was the same day he passed away, his mom did, because when they went and told the mom what happened, she died of a broken heart. The minute they told her that her son had died from an OD and a fucking fentanyl and heroin, she had a heart attack and she passed. So imagine how much people you heard along the way. So I know I kind of went all fucking Dr. Phil on you guys, but you know what? I feel good. I feel good saying this because, hey man, like, the speckles for all that. Like, that's some heavy stuff, some dangerous dope. The thing with that, in the streets, a lot of people are dying, you know? So, yeah, I hope you guys fucking, if you guys are doing it, if you guys are listening, listen with it, you know, cut that out right there. Just go smoke some weed or something, or drinking, and, you know, life ain't that fucking boring for you for to be doing that heavy fucking strong dope like that. That's just not cool. So, yeah, that was my piece, man. I just gotta throw it out there like that.
So in other words, say no to drugs.
Exactly. So, like, if people are taking it kind of around like defense stuff for those that are strung out and don't want to hear it, but I'd rather say it, man. Like, I want to be able to say, I told you so. Like, when, you know, there's a bunch of people that actually OD'd and made it back. And I tell them, honey, leave that shit alone. And they're constantly ODing. So I tell them, hey, dog, so that's how you're going to die. If you're constantly ODing on heroin, you don't even got to go to a fortune teller to tell your future. You already know you're going to die of an overdose because you're not caring. So, yeah, man, be careful with that stuff.
And so Alonso, he confirmed, it's the pastillas, the oxys, the 30s, and Alonso puts, I'm actually from Big Stanton, Orange County, Califas, and Ryder puts, Alonso be knowing he's the plug, laughing out loud. Damn. No, the plug, la ploga.
Oh, okay. I thought I said he was I said, that's right, kudos to you, homie. La ploga, shoot manda, homie, manda como dice, manda para la banda, homie. Pero, a lot of what I say, man, I don't want nobody to take it serious, you know. Well, as far as the drug jokes, I mean it, I got it serious, but when I come out, oh, yeah, shoot my issue or whatever, I don't mean that. I'm just joking. I've been clean. I've been clean a good, I can't tell you exactly how many days, but I know it's years, you know. And I've fallen into, you know, peer pressure, and every time I tried it, I never liked it. Like, I don't understand why people want to do a drug that's going to have you crossed over, gouged, and just cross-eyed, and scratching your skin, like making your skin bleed, your arm bleed, and scratching it all day, and doing nothing. So I don't see the purpose of doing a drug that's going to do that to you. So I never liked it. You give me fucking, you give me a shot of coffee with a gang of creamer and a gang of sugar, that's what I'm on right now. I'm a big shot of fucking coffee with four spoons of creamer and like fucking 3 sugars, and I'm good. Yeah, did you post it up that video? The Alcacito?
The one of the blind lady smoking the pipa? Yeah, I put it up. Hey, wait. Hey, la Ryder pone que your do-rag's on too tight, my boy. Loosen it up.
What did you do? Was I wearing a do-rag on the video?
A do-rag, fool. Do-rag. You know what a do-rag is, right?
I know, yeah, they put it in your head.
Fool, te andan dando carrilla, güey.
I know, but I don't wear no damn motherfucking do-rag.
You do now. You do now. Fool, because you know how they were saying that your name was Jarvis, güey, and then después cuando te pones a limpiar la celda, güey, tienes el do-rag, güey. Oh, no.
You go to the lower yard, homie.
Nah. Not the lower yard.
No way. I'll take Garvey before I take Harvard and Jarvis and Harvey. There it is.
Esta llamada y su número de teléfono será controlada y grabada.
Órale, you timed that perfect, homie. That's your win with that, homie.
Man.
You becoming a pro at that shit, homie.
Hey, El Alonso, he wants to know how's the medical staff looking like?
The what?
La medical staff, ¿cómo se miran? Are they shot out?
Okay. Hey, that was the same homie he asked that last time. Huh?
Yeah. He got a thing for medical. For
Hey, I bet you, hey, homie, I bet you anything, the homie right here, Alonzo, whoever he is, he's in, homie. He's not outside because he's asking about the nurses. He's in another fucking hotel somewhere around here or wherever he's coming from. But hey, he's doing things, he's doing the big. The nurses are, no, right? They're better than the other people that I came to. And like I said, I think I said that last time. I try not to. So, right here, like this person right here, they're paying, homie. If you get caught looking at a nurse a little too long, they could write you up for catcalling or for whatever. So, it's always like a risk. Like, you don't want to look too long, but they got some pretty, that's a funny-ass question, huh? They got some pretty nurses, homie. I should say, hell no, they got some big fat Samoan ones, homie, like Conrad, like big sumo wrestlers.
Le queda un restante de 60 segundos.
Number sumo wrestlers right here, huh?
Sumo wrestler.
Number truck drivers. But yeah, homie.
Hey, wait.
You know what, yeah.
El writer pone the coffee from Walking Horse has Javi wired. El Alonso pone I pulled a couple of nurses when I was in Tucson. Nothing wrong with a torta.
I knew it, homie. I knew it. So every time you ask that, like, I wonder. So there's people that are fucking, they got the gift of gas, so he's got the gift of gas. So what they do, they risk it, homie. And my homie over there in Kern Valley, he pulled 2 nurses, pulled the fucking, the lady from the tienda. So he had 3 hangers who they were fucking hooking.
Call back. Se va a cortar la llamada. We got about 10 seconds. All right, so with Garbage Tail Link, or better known as GTL, these calls only last for 15 minutes, so he should be calling back shortly. Once he calls back, we'll go ahead and continue. And when I bring on Javi, most of the time, we're just messing around, and he likes to joke around. I like to joke around, give each other carrilla, and I should be having somebody come on sometime soon, and we're gonna go ahead and get into their story, and definitely be on the lookout.
This call is now being recorded.
Es Global Tel Link. Usted tiene una llamada prepagada de
Javier Yáñez.
un individuo encarcelado de la prisión estatal de Centinela, California. Esta llamada y su número de teléfono será controlada y grabada. You have a prepaid call. Gracias por utilizar Global Tel Link.
Yo, Javi.
Yes, sir.
Hey, so we got Leslie in here. She says, tell him Nela, Northeast, Los Angeles, sends there's saludos.
That's right, Leslie in the house. Is it Leslie or Letty?
Leslie, homie.
Oh, Leslie, all right. Okay, my bad. Leslie, saludos from Northside, Nela, and that's North LA, huh?
Yep, Northeast, homie. Don't get it confused, homie. Hey, wait.
Don't forget, I've been down since 1993, so I don't know where I'm at right now. They could fucking drop me off and they get anywhere out in the city, and I wouldn't even know where I'm at. So I don't even recognize no street, nothing. So, yeah, I've never even been there. So, yeah, saludos to Northeast LA.
Hey, wait, y la writer pone laughing my ass off, not the wrestlers, because you were talking about the sumo wrestlers, and then esta la Marlene pone, Marlene's in here, she puts, don't tell me that my hubby's cousin is a nurse in Kern State. Oh, no.
Dang, chingue. I don't know, man. I'm going to get out. I'm going to lay off of this one. I'm not going to answer. I don't know. No sé nada. I quite didn't really understand the question, but I heard that my husband's wife is a nurse or something like that. So, yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. Leslie pone, I was thinking about a Nestle Cruncher en la despensa en la tira. Leslie pone Northeast Los. Y después Alonso pone... she has a couple of my favorites, guaranteed. Writer pone South Central in the house as well. South LA, the big.
Esta llamada y su número de teléfono será controlada y grabada.
y pon y mucho pill call laughing out loud.
Watch out. Okay, well, to the east, to the west, to the north, a todos, saludos a todos. Like, man, I'm glad we could all give you, have a little fun. I feel like I don't know if you remember, but somebody that when we did the TikTok, they're like, man, I'm glad that the homie could, we could hear him laugh and make him feel like he's outside. And that's how I feel. Like when I tap in and we're tapping in on TikTok, like that's the closest I've gotten to actually feeling like I'm outside, because I've been here my whole life. And so, I appreciate the jokes, the laughs, and all that shit. As long as we keep it within, within respectful area shit, and it's all fun. It's all cool, man. I appreciate that. I really do.
Hey, wait. So, Alonso pone, Javi already knows how the nurses gets down. The hardest to pull is the educational or religious staff. I don't know. Can you confirm or deny that? You might be having IGI hitting the pad. So proceed with caution.
I'm gonna deny you, homie. Hey, so Trip, I just got here. I've never been that crazy. I'm a risk taker, but I don't risk that take. I don't take that much of a risk because I'm cool, man. Sometimes don't translate that into they could put an R in your jacket, and once they slap that R in your jacket, you get got from the beginning. Because the R in the jacket means like you're busted for some sex crime and shit like that. So fools will take that shit to heart, and you're gonna have to explain yourself to everybody. They might not do nothing to you, but you would have to say, oh yeah, I got an R in my jacket because I was trying to pull a nerve, or I was hitting on a teacher. So it's like a real thin line. I mean, that's why a lot of people don't do it, right? So that's the reason why, hardly nobody pulls nurses or teachers, because you got to be pretty bossy, homie. So I tip my hat to the homie that says that he pulled the nurse over there in Tucson. Hey, homie, me respeto para ti.
He pulled multiple nurses.
Damn, that's big huevos. That fool must be straight caritas, homie. So, or it got to be like verbo mata caritas,
Hey.
I'm not caritas, homie.
Quizás le dijo que iba a ser el salto del tigre.
But the homie did it, homie. And you know what? A lot of times when you do that, a lot of people benefit from that. Because, sometimes the high-notes, les traen teléfonos, les traen cologne, les traen tequila. I remember over there was one day to bring tequila, the righteous tequila. And food was slanging a whole bottle of tequila for like $1,000 or $2,000. So that lady was getting rich, and she wasn't doing nothing else. So everybody does different things. So I never got into doing that because I just don't have the balls to go that far.
Hey,
I want to get out of prison.
Hey, Javi.
I don't want that.
El Iceman pone, how about the warden's wife? Chin Gators anda pasando el Iceman. He pulled out all the stops and he went straight to straight to the top. Y right up on a salto de tigre from the top bunk, laughing out loud. Too bad Javi, he's single cell.
Pause driver, huh? Straight pause driver, put that shit every time. Just drop that shit dropping like it's hot. Huh? But yeah, man, Iceman ain't playing. He don't want nothing, huh? I thought he was gonna ask maybe for the lady that delivers the fucking the fat lady or something, the one that brings the medication. Like, oh, that's like the whole warden's wife. Like, yeah, Gators, handle that shit. And he about to retire. You want to take that shit home, huh? That's right. I appreciate the laugh, man. Like everybody that it really does make a big difference for me, man.
Hey, I think I seen that one on Dateline. The one vato that he took out with the warden's wife. I think it was like in Texas. And then they found her like 20 years later, and she's talking about that she was kidnapped. What do you mean you're kidnapped, lady? Come on, you've been living. You got like 3 kids with the vato. You guys have a house, and he kidnapped you. Knock it out, lady.
Hey, with her mouth full of cum and shit, I'm like, yeah, I didn't want none. She still had it all over her face. Like, come on, man. You wanted it, you did that, now you got the homie in trouble, and now when he gets back in there, he's going to have to deal with that, So it's kind of messed up. That's why I said it's a thin line. Like, you don't want to, me personally, I would never do that.
Really?
I would never do that. What happened? I hear somebody. Te están regañando, I think the homie getting scolding or something.
The warden, my warden just showed up right now. I violated.
Yeah, I heard it.
Uh-huh.
She chequeada, homie. Like, check this out, homie. You only got 20 minutes left. Homie, van a sacar.
She was like, yeah, I got next. I got next on the cuerno.
She said, I got telly, huh? She want telly? Saludos, man. Hey, I'm gonna tell you what. You got probably the best wife, homie, the best woman that supports your whole thing, fool. The little thing you got going right there, homie, with your wife, your daughter. How you guys go on trips? Like, well, last time you guys took me on a trip to the zoo, and then we went to go. Remember we were supposed to go see that garden? I forgot what it was called, and it was just the wrong season, and it was funny.
Oh, the botanical gardens in Salt Lake. Yeah.
And it was sad because even though you guys invited me, it was not a season. Nothing had bloomed yet. But you guys still showed me it, and you know what? I still took that as a trip. Like, you know what? Good, because you guys still showed me like everything was nothing was blooming. It was just not in season. But yeah, man, and you guys took me to fucking Canada. Like, I've been on a couple fucking airplane trips with fucking YANEZ. So all these little things you guys do, man, I really appreciate that. It makes a big difference for me. You know, it adds to my everyday.
Hey, you know what?
Regular day.
And you're welcome. And I want to go ahead and touch on something that you mentioned about my wife. You know what?
Yeah.
And you're right, because
Esta llamada y su número de teléfono será controlada y grabada.
like some of the stuff I be coming up with, it's kind of crazy. Like, who the hell buys 2 phones, let alone 2 prison phones, and puts them on their wall? Like nobody does that, you know? So my wife, I tell her that stuff. Instead of telling me like, you're like, what the hell are, like, what are you smoking? Like, why do you want to get 2 phones for? My wife was like, okay, like, all right then. But she's probably thinking like, this fool just lost it. This fool, he's hit his head. But you know, and it's cool because she lets me do my thing. You know, she lets me, you know, live in my own little fantasy world, and she doesn't knock it. So and here we got 2 prison walls. We got 2 phones on the wall.
Yeah, and you know what, man? Like, I'm gonna tell you why I say that's a good thing. So, people on the streets are curious about prison life, right? So, I wouldn't do that. Like, if I was you, I think you're doing the right thing. So, post up what we have in here so that way people get a visual. Just like when I ask you, give me a visual. Tell me where you're at. Like, when you go here, like when you're driving, you pick up your daughter to school. I go, wait, how fast you going? What side of the freeway? Where you at? You turn. I hear the blinkers. You're doing the right corner, or left turn, or right turn. And I like that. So it's the same thing. When you're posting up that stuff, people while we're talking and they're talking to us, they get to see what's in here. So it's the jacket, the clothing, the tablets we use, the 2 phones on the wall. Those are the old school prison. That's the old school prison telephones that were on the wall. And people used to kill each other to use this. You know, I've seen a bunch of people get stabbed waiting in line to use the phone. So, you know, it got history. So there's stories behind all that. So. All this is within the whole prison genre, like it's a storyline. So I think it's a good thing. If you say it's a fantasy, I think it's not. I think it's actually you're doing good. I think I wish more people would have started doing the channel just like you do.
Hey,
so I applaud you for that.
The thing is when her family comes over, and then they come to my room, and they're like, hey, ¿por qué James tiene 2 teléfonos en la pared? ¿Y qué anda? ¿Por qué tiene todos sus micrófonos? ¿Qué anda haciendo aquí? ¿Qué anda haciendo? ¿Una línea de sexo o qué? I'm like, hey, just don't tell him nothing. Just tell him that I come. ¿Por qué tiene una luz afuera del cuarto que se prende roja? ¿Qué anda haciendo ahí? And my wife was like, no sé.
Oh, that's so sad. Hey, and your wife got to do like what's it called? Damage control. Like, hey, mom, well, no, it's because he sells. What did she say? I wonder what she said. No, he sells phones online, mom. And he's got those for sale right there on eBay. You know, that's what I was saying instead of telling her that he do the prison channel thing. You know, because I think like moms that age, they wouldn't understand, homie. They wouldn't understand. They would think that you're glamorizing the prison thing, and you're not. You're the whole complete opposite of that. You're telling a story. You're telling about how a lot of us have been in prison. you know, most of the people on your talk show on the podcast been down 20 years and up. You know, I've been down 31. The homie that just paroled was down 27 to 28 years. So it's just telling the story of how we could change them to become better people. So you're doing like a self-help, almost the same thing we're doing here. So that's pretty much what it is. Even though we clown around and we joke and we tell jokes, but we do that just to lighten up the mood, you know. But I'm pretty sure a lot of people haven't really sat down and heard the speech, the story, because they rather hear all the joking and all the live, you know. But for those that really want to hear the story, they're right there on the playlist, and this is real stuff, you know, real life stuff, and we do it so that way kids out there could second. You know, think about the choices they're making, because the choices I make got me in here. So I don't want another kid to make the same mistakes I did and end up doing 30 years in prison like I did. You know, so pretty much that's what it is right there, and I think it's a good thing.
Hey, el Iceman pone James is a real one. Hey man, thank you. Hey, gracias. I appreciate that. El Iceman, y después we also got LBCK 15 coming in from Green Bay.
What's up, LBCK? Yeah, he was on last time. I think he was the one that was wanted me to do a portrait, and he said, "Tito."
Yeah, that's him. Yep.
Yeah, shoot the pattern. Matter of fact, within a week, the homie's gonna post up a drawing I'm doing for him right here, and I started it last night, and I'm pretty much like 10%, 50% into it. It's almost, so I still got like 80% to go, but that I can get that within the next 4 days. I'll get it done. And you can see my work right there. So, yeah, homie, I'm going to shoot it. I got you. I'll do it in pen, color, whatever. My favorite is pen. The tip of a pen, homie. Go to powder shade. So, yeah.
Man, you know what?
Le queda un restante de 60 segundos.
You know how I got the attention span of a squirrel, like Jesse. There was somebody, damn, I forgot his name. From Washington State. I forgot his name. He had shout out to Washington State. My apologies. My memory is not that great. You know, that COVID-19 really jacked me up. But I did see your message, and shout out and saludos. I'm trying to look for the message, but it's just like, I don't even know where the message at. But hey, gracias.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. Saludos to the homie in Washington. Saludos to everybody. Saludos to the ones that are not there. Marlene, Regina, Richard. I think Richard, remember the Richard from Colorado?
Yeah,
the one that looked out for me? I think right now he's in college because he was studying to become a doctor. So maybe he might be all into his studies. So hopefully you're doing good, homie. And saludos to Biddy K. Biddy K is amazing. And todos, Amy, everybody, Marlene,
Oh, Frisco. My apologies. There it goes, Frisco. That's right. I just found your message. I knew it was somewhere around here. Hey, gracias. I really appreciate it. And then Alonso put, I have two phones, one for the wifey and the other for the sconcas. What? And that's palabra. And Maria Hernandez writes, welcome back home, and yet everybody know your documentary, what you went through in there. So actually, Javier is he's still in prison. He's in Centinela D Yard. I think you might be speaking about Joe. Joe is the one that recently paroled. It'll be 3 weeks this Wednesday coming up that he's been out of prison. And which reminds me, I got a bunch of footage that I need to edit and share with you guys. And I know a little while ago Javier mentioned that I took him up to the zoo. I actually got a clip of that video visit under my profile. It's somewhere under my profile, but it's on there. You guys want to check it out? It's funny, man. You know, when Javi jumps on, he's definitely a hoot. He always has me laughing. Always good energy, man. He's always in a good mood. You know, for somebody being down 32 years, man, it doesn't feel like it, or he doesn't sound like it, you know, when I talk to him. But he's been down, man. He's been down since 1993. 1993, I think I was like 11. So he's been down a long time.
This call is now being recorded.
Global Telling. Usted tiene una llamada prepagada de
Javier Yáñez.
un individuo encarcelado de la prisión estatal de Centinela, California. Esta llamada y su número de teléfono será controlada y grabada. Gracias por utilizar Global Telling.
Hey, Javi. So, el LBCK 15 pone, Yeah, for sure. I'll send it to. So he's gonna send it to me. So he appreciates it. And then we also got
Okay.
we got KC. We got KC underscore fan. Hey, hello. Hey, thank you for joining. Alonso Pone, James, you're doing a good thing, man. It helps bring the spirits up 100. Respeto. Puro dos. X. And then
That's right, homeboy.
and then you know how you mentioned about the zoo. When we went up to the zoo, I was telling him to check out that video because man, that was fun. You know, like looking at all those animals and just seeing your reaction. You know, you hadn't been to the zoo for like 50 years or something, maybe 60, and you know
I like it though. Handle.
but yeah, you know what? I'm glad, you know, I was able to share those moments, and I definitely got more moments that I want to share to you. You know, we got some upcoming trips in the summertime. We're gonna be heading out to Europe, Eastern Europe, and we're gonna be going to Central America. So you know, hey, Javi's coming. You know, we're gonna pack a bag for him.
Yeah.
And he's gonna be experiencing that with me. We're gonna be going to Paris. We're gonna be going to London. We're gonna be we're gonna be going to all kinds of places. And definitely, you know, I'm gonna be having the foes ready and top it up. And we're gonna be going on the underground. We're gonna be minding the gap in London. We're gonna be eating churros in Barcelona, man. We're gonna be doing it all.
Wow. Hell yeah, homie. Hell yeah. Go to the what's that place called where they got the stones on top of each other?
Stonehenge, and I've been there before. Yep.
Yeah, and maybe do like a live from there, homie, like post up and do like a video so we can see it, and then we all tap in, you know? That'll be cool.
Hey, you know what I think I'm gonna do?
Mm-hmm.
I'm probably gonna do 2 video visits at the same time.
Yeah, there you go. You can do it. Take 2 phones, you know what I mean? And hey, stop by. Take me to Biddy K real quick. You know, stop by and say, "What's up, Biddy?" Hey, she got some Rottweilers. Hey, you know she beats Rottweilers. I mean, and so that'd be cool. I mean, I know you probably won't have time to do that, so I'm just pretty much just talking. Just conversating, but yeah, that'd be cool, bro. I want to see the quality of the picture from so far away.
Oh, it's gonna be A1, man. And you're gonna get that A1 picture when we're going to Pollo Campero in El Salvador.
We're gonna high definition, homie.
High definition. We're gonna get that 4K.
What? Damn. Now that's abuelita de la mano. Hey, so you said underscore KC fan is also?
Yup.
Saludos, ahorita. She's a great person. She's a kind-hearted person, and let me say gracias on behalf of everybody that you clapped on and you put on that pimp outside. Yeah,
she did that. Yup, she did that.
Yeah, I think she stood up to 8, homie, because I sent her a message to say thank you this morning. She doesn't get no response. I'm like, she gotta be asleep. But yeah, everybody's happy. Angel already got a pimp out. I think that little youngster at the end got like 4 pimp out, so she's helping, man. So on behalf of everybody, they're not here right now. They're not running program. Something happened with a lockdown or something. Yeah.
Hey, and
this is what happened.
I want to go ahead and give a shout out to everybody that's gifting right now. I really appreciate it. To KC underscore fan, and then also Jessica. Really appreciate it. Really appreciate the gift you guys are sending over here this way. Highly appreciate it.
Yeah, in serio, I mean, like, this right here, this is what makes, because a lot of people could be playing video games, watching movies, listening to music, but instead you guys are tapping in, and this shit means a lot to us, It gives us a different name. Yeah. Okay, dámela. My mama. Ya, expensa. Vela en fuga tortilla, we're starting to who que manda la línea, que shoot the rampa, like, no, mañana, homie.
Pass the wire. Hey, pass the wire, homie.
Yeah. I'm on the call with the presidente of fucking, you gotta collect call from, homie. Yeah, homie.
Hey, and Jessica, you know what, Jessica? Jessica just put a message on here for us, and I want to share that with you right here. Hold on, I went off the screen there for a moment. She says, Jessica, send my love to all the homies. They're always in my prayers. I put the whole armor of God upon us. No weapons ever formed against us shall ever prosper. Amen.
Yeah. Dispensa, somebody was interrupted. So, man, I appreciate it. I heard what she said. She put the armor of God on all men in her prayers. And that's another thing. Like, you run into every kind of people on here, and we even get prayers, you know. And I accept our prayers. I believe in God. I grew up Catholic. I did my first communion. I went to catechism. You know, I grew up doing the rosary in the house. My mom used to doing the rosary. So, our prayers are accepted. I appreciate it.
Hey, Javi, right now that vato that went to your celda, Alonso wants to know if he looked inside your cell.
Nah, homie, he made me a little tablet holder. It's like a little shelf, and you slide the tablet across, and he hooked it up nice. He painted it black and burgundy, and it's got like a little charging port. So he sold me up $5. It's like a little piece of furniture for the cell.
Hey,
but I can't pay it right now because my cell's closed.
Hey, but did he look inside your cell is the question.
He knocked, and he put the little shelf on the window, and I knew it was him.
Are you sure he didn't look when you weren't looking?
Maybe. Got the bottle, the side of the bulge, maybe? I don't know. I know he didn't cut the cachete. He wasn't cachete watching. Voyeurism. What do you call it, voyeurism?
Yup. I think he was looking at you when you weren't looking, Javi. Hey, don't pick him up. Don't pick him up. If you pick them up, you know what that means, right?
He's gone, homie. I got my windows on, homie. Hey, but yeah, homie, this is always fun, dog, and I don't know if you guys remember, like about 3 days ago, I was a little.
Esta llamada y su número de teléfono será controlada y grabada.
I was a little butthurt because I was supposed to go on there and dance. Remember, that was the first time I was actually going to do it, homie, and it got ruined. I went out there and I was like, man, am I going to do it? And boom, homie, I got deflated, you know, some other shit happened, but.
Hey, don't even trip. Hey, but tomorrow, tomorrow morning, let's do it. Tomorrow, it's morning day room. I'll get up and then just remember. Hey, look, just remember this. If somebody comes up to you when you're going to that garbage tail link tablet and they try to distract you, tell them, Chales, I gotta go. I gotta make this call. If somebody to ask you for assistance because they need help carrying their tienda back from the canteen, tell them, hey, despensa en la tira, I can. I got a pending phone call. Si viene, whoever comes, fool, whatever they telling you, fool, tell them, I hold on, we're gonna have to take a rain check on that. I gotta jump on the cuerno right here, because if not, no, you know, you got priors. You got priors.
I know, and I know why you say that, right? Because throughout the whole fucking building, everybody knows I'm the only one. Like, they call me, hey, can you go over there and get it? And me, like a sucker, I go and do it. I don't do it because I'm stopped and I'm scared or, you know what I mean? I do it because naturally that's who I am. I like to help people, but some people overdo it. So that's gotten me into a lot of fights. And no matter how hard I try to be mean and say, Charlie, homie, I found myself always doing this. So I don't know for sure I'm going to do that, though, because I missed it last time. But you got to remember, though, not always am I in the mood to dance. Like that day, you really got me convinced. And I was like, fuck it, you know, because you played the music, and the music sounded cool on the earbuds. And I need the music to be able to move it. I'm like, all right, I'm going to do it.
Hey, don't even tripas. I'm going to put some more music to get you back in the mood. We'll get the pruno. We'll get some white lightning, whatever we need to do for it to go down. We're going to make it happen.
With some motherfucking West Side Connection, homie, some Ice Cube, some motherfucking War and Peace.
Hey, and shout out to Alonso. He's heading out. He's wishing us buenas noches. He didn't say that, but I did because it sounded. But he's on his way out.
All right, saludos, gracias. Hopefully, I think he's gonna be bored at the end. We understand that, homie. We'll catch you on the rebound, boomerang that shit.
Yeah, hey, because
Yeah,
Casey,
homie.
Casey fan said you owe us a dance, so everybody, you better, I don't know, you better do some quebraditas. You might have to do the chingy right there. You might have to.
Listen. Bam. I'm getting it right now, homie. I'm gonna give you a visual. So I'm going
Hey,
to
no,
the left,
hey,
to
no,
the
no.
right, to the left, to
Hey,
the right. Now slide.
hey, Javi,
Slide.
don't do it right now, Javi. Don't do it. I can't have you giving out like dislocating a hip or something, and then you're gonna be in a walker
I
tomorrow.
get you a
So
visual.
so right now we need you just do some stretches tomorrow in the morning. Don't do nothing right now. We need you to save that for the morning.
Come on, homie. I ain't got no stretches, homie. I'm on a match right there, homie. I look outside today. I don't do no stretches. Hey, I'll give you some money tomorrow. And this way, bounce.
Hey, Javi. So we got Reggie.
What's up?
She's sending hellos to Javi, and then we also got Elena. She wants to know what what is he in prison for? What you do to get yourself there?
Oh, so, man, okay, so I was 20 years old. I was a little kid, and I was into selling. Well, I wasn't into selling drugs. I wanted to sell drugs so I could have enough money to hook up my car. I was trying to put a lowrider together. I was trying to hook up and buy a system, rims, and all that. And I was working. I was working at Foot Locker. I had 2 jobs. I was working at a mall. And so I've been working my whole life, right? But the checks were just not enough money, and it was taking forever. And all my homeboys, they had cars, they had money, and I felt behind. I didn't want to be poor. I wanted to have shit. So I risked it. I started selling drugs, and somebody got hurt. Somebody got killed in the middle of a drug deal. And so that's what happened. I didn't pull the trigger, but I did set up the dope deal. So it was like if I put the person there, because had I not set up that drug deal, that fool would still been alive today. So in a way, I did kill him, but even though I didn't pull the trigger, I put him in that spot, and I took full responsibility for my part. That's the part I played in the whole thing. And so I paid so far 30 years out of my life for that, But I'm a changed person. I don't no longer think that way. I want to work. I learned a bunch of trades, and I'm a happy person. I'm trying to get out. My mom, my dad are old, and I'm trying to be out there before they pass. So I got a different kind of mindset now. I'm just trying to,
Esta llamada y su número de teléfono será controlada y grabada.
So there. That was a long answer, but that's. I know I always go long, man, and it's just my nerves. I get nervous when people ask me stuff like that because it's just always bringing back memories. How I wish that wouldn't have happened, because somebody.
Hey, Javi.
Somebody lost their life, Yeah.
So Marlene just informed me that normally when you say unalive somebody, they'll normally ban your stream. So certain words we want to refrain from saying. So like just say unalive or sending somebody to the upper room or taking a dirt nap. We could use certain words like that because we get it. What you mean. Sometimes with these social media platforms, they might get bothered that we use certain words. So we definitely don't wanna get banned. And then Elena wants to know, ¿eres de México?
Yeah, soy de México. Soy nacido en Guadalajara, Jalisco. 5/10/72. I was born on Mother's Day in Guadalajara, Jalisco. Yeah. Proud Mexicano, homie. Soy paisano, homie. Real full-blooded, homie. I'm not watered down one bit. Full-blooded, homie.
A
Le queda
huevo.
un restante de 60 segundos.
Hey, I'm a straight full-blooded, homie. ¿Cómo la ves?
You're not no eres un plástico o postizo.
Nah, yeah, I'm not plastic, homie. Yo soy puro fierro, homie. Por eso, that's why you ever heard like paisas like say, fierro, compa, fierro. I'm a hard metal, homie. We don't bend, It's sad because I remember when I hit prison first, like my first year in Lufoso, and I would hear that like, hey, homie, what's up? You plasticón? I'm like, what is that, homie?
Hey, call back. It's about to hang up. Y palabra, puro Jalisco in the house. That's right. Hey, Marlene, good looking out. Good looking out for reminding me of the guidelines over here. Definitely don't want to go into that area. Not trying to take that ride. Definitely not trying to get banned or end up in the TikTok jail, if you will. You want to play within the rules. So these phone calls normally only last for 15 minutes, and Garbage Tail Link cuts off the calls after that 15-minute period. So Javier should be calling back shortly, and once he does, we'll go ahead and continue. Shout out to everybody on TikTok. Shout out to everybody on YouTube. And once again, I appreciate you guys, for coming back, day after day. Whenever we do these streams, normally I try to do them every day. Yesterday I had to take a day off just because I had a lot of stuff going on over here in the house.
This call is now being recorded.
Global Tel Link. Usted tiene una llamada prepagada de
Javier Yáñez.
un individuo encarcelado de la prisión estatal de Centinela, California. Esta llamada y su número de teléfono será controlada y grabada. Gracias por utilizar Global Tel Link.
Yo, Javi. I'm gonna go ahead and read up some comments to you right here from el TikTok. We got Karina 78 Jalisco in the house, and we also got Angie Martinez. Saludos de San Antonio, Texas. And then we got Tammy. Tell him Giggle says hi, and he Paisa Power Ike.
Vigo? You said Vigo? All right, saludos. Saludos, Aseman. I think I got family that are tapping on, so if they're on, I want to say saludos to my brother Chava, and my nephew Moises Yañez. They live in Tijuana right now. I got a brother that did 23 years in the feds, and he's been living in TJ. He paints ramplas. He's a badass artist too. So if you're tapped in, I'll send my saludos to them too. I'm pretty sure they are.
And we got let me see, we got Joseph G. Buenas noches. Saludos from Asian others out of Venice. What? That's right.
Where's that at?
So yeah. Well, I'm guessing he's Asian. He's another coming out of Venice.
Okay. All right. That's right. I like Asians. I mean, anytime they tap in and they connect with us, it's always a good thing because I know we grew up in the streets feuding all the time, but in reality, we're all the same people, man. We're all immigrants. We all come from different countries, and I think it's always best we get along. So yeah, saludos to the Asian homie, the other Semite homie.
Hey, and Maria Torres on TikTok, she says, I'll send the Mother's Day card tomorrow morning. Do you only need one? Do you only have one mom? Or maybe do you have two?
Yeah. I mean, if you want to send one from my mom and one from my older sister, I would appreciate it. I just don't want to cost you too much. But I only got my Leticia. I got my two sisters are moms, but like my little sister, she don't talk to me. She's mad at me right now. So even if I send her a card, I don't think she will take it. She's hella mad. But yeah, my older sister and my mom, we're good right now, so that'll be cool. I'll be happy with one, but two will be even better. So gracias.
Hey, Javi, and I got two questions for you here. The first question is going to be from Karina, 78. What prison is he calling from? And then we got another question from Elena on YouTube. She's asking, how often can prisoners update their name? So like, how you say when the call connects, it says Javier Yáñez. How often can you update that name, or does it just stay like that? Or
No, once it's on there, right? And chip out on this. The person that did my fucking name on there, that's not even my voice. The one that says you gotta collect off from Javier Yáñez. That's my homeboy Avi from I forgot where, from Orange County somewhere. But yeah, he did it for me because back then they used to give you the free 20 calls or 20 minutes or something like that. So I wasn't using the phone. I had no one to call, so I would give it to him. So I'll go, here, so you can have my free time. So he's the one that recorded that. So, but you can only do it one time. I've been trying to change it because that's not my voice. But yeah, you can only do it once.
Damn, you learn something something new every day. I never knew that wasn't you.
Yeah, that's not me, bro. That's not me. And it's crazy because it sounds like me a little bit, huh?
Yeah, it does.
I swear it sounds like me. Yeah, but it's not. It's the homie Ozzy, my homeboy Ozzy. That fool. He like, hey, let me use your time. Hey, so busca movida, I feel like. Let me use the time so my hyena don't know that I'm calling. So, like, basically, he was going through me, so he won't get caught talking to two other hyenas, you know?
Hey,
and
wait.
that's what a lot of people do here, like, yeah.
What about Azi's chick is
Esta
listening to?
llamada y su número de teléfono será controlada y grabada.
What about if Ozzy's
What about
female?
what?
What about if Ozzy's female Ruka is listening to this stream right now? Damn, you just give it up.
Oh, well.
Ese
Que
Ozzy,
gacho.
ese que gacho for
Hey,
you.
Ozzy, I just told on you, Ozzy, homie, today. He kept my CD player, homie, remember? He didn't, huh? Hey, that fucker did. He went from the lowland to the upper yard over there in Kern Valley, and well, he's my boy. I'm not saying he was calling on. I think he was calling to check on the package that day. So I'm just playing. He wasn't doing that. I took it back. Puro pedo Liz. I think Liz that's his wife's name, Liz.
Hey,
Yeah, he didn't say that. That's the homie.
hey,
That's
La Karina pone, she's about to call Tyrone.
Yeah, she about to go native on him, huh?
Hey,
hey,
La Marlene put it.
Yeah.
Good question. I never knew it was pre-recorded, so she thought every time you called, you would always say your name. And then Maria Torres, she says she got you. She got you for sure. Mañana.
Okay. Thank you, Torres. You're you know how for Raza, for men, we say you're a gentleman and a scholar. I don't know how I would say it for a female, but let me just say that you're a kind-hearted person. I appreciate that big time. That means a lot. It means a lot. Thank you.
And Joseph G, he puts respeto.
Respeto, Joseph G. Where's he out of?
That was the Asian brother right there from Venice.
Okay, hey, Asian brother. Hey, I wonder if he's from the LBC where they got they had the DRGs right there back in
Nah, my boy. You're thinking about two different. Long Beach and Venice are man, they're worlds away. They're at least like 40 minutes away. Yep.
Okay, so now you know I wasn't bullshit when I tell you I'm clueless to where's what, who's who. I got busted too young, homie. I was 20 years old. I didn't even get to gangbang that much. I got caught up in the drug game, you know, selling drugs. So I'm oblivious to what gangs or what, and I used to hear every time I hear Long Beach, I hear TRG and and East Side Longo. Every time I hear Compton, I think PZE and motherfucking Ice Cube or South Central, I think Doug C and Mac 10 and all that, you know. So that's all I know as far as like the gang stuff, and I got busted way too young, homie. I didn't really get on involved. I didn't know what was what, so that's why I get confused. But yeah, saludos. ¿Cómo se llama? Joseph. Saludos on Joseph, homie. What's up with the Slayer though, homie? The Slayer's been missing in action lately, huh?
Hey, esta Marlene, she puts Pomona had TRG too.
Oh, do they? Oh, yeah, they do. Hey, talking about Pomona, homie, I wanted you to play some next time. Hey, we should go back. Why don't you bounce back to TikTok, homie, so we can play some music? I want to hear some Sugar Free, homie.
Hey, well, look.
I want some get to music like shit, huh?
We're on both right now. But the thing is that if I start playing music, then I'm end up in the prison YouTube penitentiary. I'm gonna get a 115.
115.
Yup.
You gonna get a rush up, loco. But yeah, nah, man. I'm gonna tell you that was hella fun, bro. Like, it's always fun to remember songs. Like, hey, remember this? Because we do that in here. Like, I remember when I got busted, the only thing we used to do was we didn't have no radio, no TV, and I was in the county jail. And me and my friend, like, hey, remember this song? Hey, remember this song? And we would try to remember the lyrics. And so that's like a big thing. And I'm pretty sure that's universal. Everybody does that, and everybody loves music. So that's why I really did have fun that day. I'm still having fun right now, but that was like more high speed, huh? It's just like I don't like too much of the questions. Like when people that know me already, and I'm a teller, and they're like asking me questions while we're on there. It's a little awkward because I don't even know how to answer. I get bombarded with too many questions at the same time. That's the only difference. But it's cool. We're good right here.
Hey, but I'll tell you what. So before I cut the stream, I'll cut it on YouTube,
Yeah.
and then we'll do a few minutes
Yeah.
on El TikTok, and we'll play some sugar free while you bullshitting.
Yeah, homie, get your money while you bullshit. You know what I mean? Play some motherfucking sugar free, and play some motherfucking Sally Cell, some motherfucking E4O. Don't fight the Philly too short. All that, you know? I'm pretty sure everybody knows that old ass music, even though, you know, youngsters, they trip out when they hear that music. Like, they're like, hey, how you playing on G? And I'm like, man, that was my time. That was my era. Oh, yeah. You know, there was some bleach. Well, I'm getting clever. I got a quesadilla. The homie just brought me some bleach for my ropa. The homie hooked me up a shelf. I got 2 sodas outside the door, but I can't get them in. I wish I could because I got eyes. But, yeah, homie, so that's what happens, you know. So when we're on, sometimes we might get interrupted because people just come to the door. They let out a day one, so there's a bunch of fools out there right now. Just so you know, that's going to happen. So dispensa, con permiso.
Yep. Hey, La Marlene, she said she asked me to ask you. She said tell him to ask Gary. They pew at Gary's in front of our house. So I guess something happened with Gary back in the days, and he could tell you about it. Con los TRGs.
Oh, what happened?
I don't know.
Okay.
You're gonna have to ask Gary.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna ask him. Okay, yeah. I forgot. Yeah, it's in that area, Pomona. Yeah, so I remember in the 90s, I think in between 90s all the way to like 2006, that the food was getting busted. They were going at it both sides, you know, in Long Beach and in Pomona. And it was ugly because that shit was spilling into the county jail. And people would get caught because they said, man, we used to run into the TRG and the famous phrase that was saying, like, you Mexicans don't fight fair. You Mexicans don't fight fair. And you used to hear it all the time. And you were looking, you know that was the TRG. Like, yeah, now you're getting it. You were getting out there, but now we're getting it here, you know? And we would hear them scream, like, in our county jail. Because we got Eastside Longo over there in San Diego, too. So it spilled over. Now they're over there now in San Diego. Shit.
Órale. Hey, so Karina wants to know. Karina 78. How much time you got, and what's your plan when you get out?
So this is what I want to do, man. I throughout this whole term, I've loved. I like drawing. I like tattooing. I wanna set up like a tattoo on wheels kind of business. I wanna buy like a motorhome or a trailer or a nice van, an extra long van, and hook it up from the inside. Put like a little tattoo parlor inside the van.
Esta llamada y su número de teléfono será controlada y grabada.
And put like little advertisements on the outside, and I'm gonna be doing tattoos with actual prison tattoo guns instead of using the real guns. So it'll be authentic prison tattoos, you know. So that's my plan. And I got a brother that paroled. He got out. He did 23 years in the Fair, and he's a tattoo artist too. So I'm hoping he's willing to go into business with me. So that's what I really want to do right there. Then I want to go to London. I got a sister who lives in London. I want to go meet Biddy K. Biddy K lives in London. So I kind of want to travel before I pass. I want to make some money just so I can travel. That's what I want to do. That's what I want to do.
That's right.
Yeah. I think that sounds cool, no?
Yeah.
What you think, homie?
Hell yeah.
Make money just to travel. You know, I don't need a lot. I've never been materialistic. Maybe when I was a kid, because I wanted to be a lowrider, I wanted to put rims on my round plan. But I've never been I know that we're only passing through in this life, so I live it day by day. So whatever money I make, I want it so I could be able to even if I don't need to go to like hotels, expensive hotels. I could sleep in a car, in a trailer. But I want to go like hiking. I want to go to Rome. I want to go to fucking Brazil. I want to go places. I want to go meet like Cancun. I want to go see the cenotes. Hey, and speaking of that, have you ever got to see the cenotes in Cancun?
A huevo, homie. We went out there and we were out there in July.
Hey, homie, please give me a video of that. I've been trying to show Biddy K what it looks like. Hey, that is nice, homie. It's like underwater rivers, huh? It's like underwater caves. Yeah, bro, and so I want to visit those too. I want to visit the pyramids. I want to visit the the Egyptian pyramids over there in Egypt. I want to visit all that, homie. I really do. There's something about traveling. Like, I do it on TV. I watch a show called Rick Steves Europe. And
Le queda un restante de 60 segundos.
Dile hola.
Hola.
Hola, amiga. How are you? How you doing?
Dice, how are you?
How
¿Cómo
old
estás?
are you?
She wants to know how old you are.
Yeah? How old are you?
She's asking you.
Oh, okay. I am 15 years old.
Y te está bien viejón, mamá. Tiene 51, 51.
I'm 51, mijita.
Too old, mama.
I'm still happy. Still happy, 51 years old, and I think you're such a good artist. Are you gonna do me another drawing? I want another drawing. I'll trade you.
Hey, call back.
You make me one.
Se va a colgar, güey. Llama. All right, so my daughter just walked in. She's 5 years old, and from time to time, she'll go ahead and come into the room. ¿Te quieres poner tu máscara? Tu mask? No. No? Okay. She shook. She's gone. She's like, nope, I'm out of here. Wait, I thought 52. I don't know, 51, 52. I don't know. I could barely keep track of my all right, so right now Oh, congratulations, Jessica. I remember, yeah, you had said that your baby daddy was gonna come home. How'd that go? Oh man, he hung up over here. He's coming to Arizona. Cabo is beautiful. Did he drink coffee? Man, he's all wired up. He's all prendido. Let me see. So we're waiting. He should be calling back unless I think they got their food already. So he's just probably dialing too fast. He got them Twitter fingers. Who's live with you? Oh, okay. So sorry. So Jessica. So we're live right now with Javier. We're live with Javier right now.
This call is now being recorded.
Usted tiene una llamada prepagada de
Javier Yáñez.
un individuo encarcelado de la prisión estatal de Centinela, California. Esta llamada y su número de teléfono será controlada y grabada. You have a prepaid call. You will not be charged for this call. Para aceptar esta llamada, diga o oprima a... Gracias por utilizar Global Tel Link.
Yeah.
Hello, Javi.
Yeah? Yes, sir.
So Karina78 writes, just keep focused. You can do it. And then Marlene pone, he's gonna come see his primas, Marlene and Regina.
Hell yeah, I'm gonna go for sure. I'm a busy man, and then we're gonna come pick up. Or maybe Gary will get out first, and then everybody come pick me up at the same time. Hey, and do the recording and fucking all that. So yeah, for sure, homie. That's my adopted primas right there. My adopted little sister Regina, my adopted prima Marlene.
Hey, wait. Hey, what would you do if you get released in some skinny jeans?
I would fucking hurry up and run to the nearest fucking clothing store and change. And buy another fucking I would take out running, homie, jump on and fucking ready throw on some sweats or something. I cannot do the skinny jeans, son. No, I'm not gonna be walking with a huevo in each pocket. Come on. That's what it looks like. These fools wearing little tiny little. They got one of the balls in each pocket. One, the left ball, the right ball in the right pocket, and the left ball in the left pocket. Like, no. My huevo's gonna be down center, homie.
Hey, hey, Karina's asking. She's asking. So, what's the purpose of you accepting their calls? That's you know what? That's a good question. That's a good question. So normally, when I started this, it was to share or have them share their journeys with us. So their earliest memory as far as they can remember as a kid, all the way to where they're at now in their life. With Javi, obviously we haven't done that in since episode 20 or maybe 15. I think we're already at 35. So
Yeah.
normally we would be or Javi would be talking about his journey, and I would ask him questions about it. But Javi, we know we both got ADD, and we can't keep focused. So this train got super derailed. So now
It got derailed.
So normally, when we jump in these calls, we just pretty much just give each other carrilla, talk about whatever, whatever's on our mind. We shoot from the hip. There is no when it comes to me and him, we don't have any specific topic we're gonna talk about. It's just like if
Whatever.
what was that?
Whatever comes out, whatever
Yeah,
comes to mind.
yeah, pretty much, yeah, yeah. So I mean, that's.
But I will tap on back on though. Sorry to trip you, but eventually I remember I left out in 2020, I think 2019, right when COVID.
Esta llamada y su número de teléfono será controlada y grabada.
Hey, the train derailed. Hey, wait, the train derailed. The train derailed for after you did that pegada on that one vato on the wheelchair, and then you did the other pegada on that vato with the one leg or the one arm, or maybe I think you might have one of each.
Nah, homie, come on, you're burning my name, homie. Hey, so every time you bring that up, you gotta, it's gotta be regular now, homie. You gotta, right after you say the wheelchair shit, you gotta explain why. You gotta make sure you underline the fact that fool was not handicapped. That fool got up and he started boxing with me. He went toe to toe. That fool was faking it. He jumped up, and I knew he was faking it because he used to be my study. Man, I have to explain myself every time. Oh, hell no. I just noticed I got to do it every time, man. You might get new listeners that only catch that part, and I could be bombarded with some negativity. So I always fear that, but no. That's good, You can laugh at my expense, fuck it. Get your phone on, huh, man? Where you at? What happened?
Well, I'm right here. Can you hear me?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay, now I was replying to Karina because she asked a question. She's asking, are these guys mainline or others? So I was typing up a message, but since you asked me, where I went or why I went quiet. So so just so you're aware, I think I don't think the mainline could do anything like what we're doing here. I think they would probably have some serious issues, and if they did do something like this, they would probably be taking a dirt nap if it was serious enough, or if they if they were feeling kind that day, they would maybe give them the opportunity to roll it up and get themselves over to the other side. But yeah, to answer your question, no, this isn't GP. And that's what it is.
Yeah, and so, hey, you know what? And I don't mind, I'll tell them, look, so pretty much majority of us that are on here, we already been down 20, 30. This is one of the homies that been down 42 years, right? So we already went through a lot of shit. We already put in enough work, and sometimes you can't beat the ocean, There's a big group of people, and you can't fight a war you don't see coming, right? So sometimes you know that everybody's got to end. Everybody's got an ending. When you're active, there's no such thing as a forever. Everybody's got to end, and everybody eventually ends up in here. As quiet as you kept, this is everybody's final destination. So some come earlier than others, I did 16 years in active before I decided to come over here. And I kind of wish I would have came over here earlier because I would have been home by now, and I picked up more time. So, and again, every time we get it and we touch this subject, I always want to say this. Mi respetos to everybody. Mi respetos to the actors. Mi respetos to the ones that are running things. Nobody's talking bad about you guys. These are just personal decisions that every man's got the right to take, And when you come on this side, as long as you don't fucking leave with the bang and tell on the whole world and cause a bunch of heartache and a bunch of collateral damage because you got so weak and so soft that you can let these cops manipulate you into telling on everybody, then you're good. Just don't go out with the bang telling on the whole cha-cha, if you can't, hey, you don't want to do no more, just go on this side. You don't have to tell on nobody. So whatever rumors there's out there that you have to, you don't. Because when I came on this time, I said he handled everything. I told him, look, fool, they want me to blast you. I'm not going to do it. You're my boy from my hood. Do what you got to do. But drop it on both, homie. But I ain't doing shit because I'm giving you la quebrada. So that's what he did. And so, yeah, that's my story. I didn't tell on nobody. I'm good, So, yeah. And then, plus everybody's gonna be together within the next 5 years. There's gonna be no such thing as active and non-active. Everybody's gonna be together. They're called non-designated yards. So I would say that's the answer you should give now. You know, that it really don't matter because we're all gonna be non-designated within years. You know.
And just to because somebody's asking right now, somebody Rosie City's asking, is this SNY? No, it's SNY. Yeah. So I mean, everybody that comes down here, it's pretty much that's what it is. You know, like we're not here. I'm not glorifying those things that happen behind prison. Behind on the main line behind those bars. My objective is to get their journey out. Of what led them to where they're at now. Whatever the politics were on the main line, that doesn't interest me. Because there's enough channels that push that stuff out. So if I wanna see that, I could see it on MSNBC, National Geographic, Lockup, and all the other channels that cater to those things that happen behind the bar. Here mostly I like to focus on who the individual is.
Yeah, there you go. And the change from a little kid that came to prison and now coming out of prison, a grown man, that's got gray hair now. I was 20 years old. I was 20. Now I got gray hair, getting thin on top, getting to that ball spot, that this thing has intelligence. So, I always want to say, like, man, getting old ain't nothing, there's nothing fun, but you got to accept it, man. You got to embrace it. And so, yeah, a lot of us got tired of being in the main line. We did a lot of us were actually good, and sometimes you're never going to win, because you can do something to help somebody, and then they'll send you on a mission to go do something, and you're just doing what you were told to do, and later on down the line, you're going to get hurt because somebody got mad. So it was just my choice, and I didn't want to hurt my homie from the hood, and I was just done with it. I didn't want to deal with it anymore, and so yeah, it's just becoming your own man, and I think it takes courage, man. It takes courage, and as long as you don't go out bad and telling on everybody, it's okay. Just if you can't hang, I told him, just don't tell on nobody. Don't go out bad, And like you said, the majority of us didn't, homie. So, well, how many you got? Like 13 of us, 15 of us on the interview, huh?
Yeah, so far it's been about 15, maybe 14, 15. I don't know. I lost track after like the first few. I've been doing this for a few months now, and it's definitely been a journey.
Yeah. Hey, do people still tap in and actually listen to the playlist? You know how you say you got the stories that are recorded on there? How do you know people are still tapping on and listening to the playlist? That every time somebody logs in, does it count it for you?
Well, it gives me the analytics show it'll show me on there like if people are still going in and watching. It just depends on if whatever is being said in that interview, if people are interested in it, and that'll draw more people into it. So it just varies.
Yeah. Hey, cool. I heard that KC fan, Juanita, put me up on game on this place called Prisonlandia. I don't know if you heard of it. And I wish if anybody knows about it, they could give us more info on it. But it was pretty interesting, man. They were talking about how they're trying to make prisons more customized to real life out there. So that when we get out of here, we're already used to real life out there versus being in a little cell and coming out of our cell to go to school and then coming back into the little cell. So what they're saying is they want to make it more like a Disneyland. That's why they call it Disneyland, because I guess there's 2 prisons that are level 2s that they've been doing that, and nobody's been coming back to prison. It's zero recidivism. People that get out, nobody's came back because it's been working. So if everybody knows about that program, I would like to know more about that and to know if level 3s could, lifers could actually make it down to them kind of programs, just to get more programming.
I'm not well versed on that, but I might start doing a little bit of research to find out what I could find out about it, and whatever I find out, I'll go ahead and report back to you, and take it from there. But man, hey man, you keep on doing what you're doing, and eventually you should be out on the calles, And man, and I'm hoping for that day to be soon, because you know, if it cracks soon, you know, I'm definitely gonna be there. I'll be up there with my camera equipment, my camcorder, my tripod, and all that stuff, you know, and I'll be capturing that, you know, you jumping off the CDCR van. And hey, remember, hey, you better not come home with any of that stuff. You better leave all that stuff. You better leave the sopas, the cafe, the chanate, all of that. You better leave it behind. Don't bring the TV. We don't need none of that.
I heard that fool went viral, homie. That fool that everybody been knocking on. That fool that paroled and took all his property home with him. I heard it's all over the internet. Like, people are clowning him, and so I don't mean to clown him, because we don't know his situation exactly, because we don't want to talk bad about people that I know for sure. But for those that don't know, what I heard was that he had just gone to that prison. So
esta llamada y su número de teléfono será controlada y grabada.
yeah, he didn't really know nobody, so he didn't know who to leave his stuff with, and he just didn't want to give it to nobody that's going to end up trucking it for dope, so he decided to take everything with him. So just so everybody knows, like, I like to be fair. We don't know the truth, and even though it is funny, and maybe, hey, let's say he did take all this stuff home. Maybe he's less fortunate. Maybe he has nowhere to go, and maybe he lives in the street. So let's just all be mindful of that. Like, everybody's got a story, and that could be his case, you know, even though people were laughing at him. Let's give it that little wiggle room where it could be that. You know, there's a possibility that he just decided that he didn't want to risk not having nothing. So what he had, he took home with him, you know? I think that's only fair to say. What you think?
Yeah. You know what? I wasn't paying attention. I'm reading the comments. Somebody was asking.
I knew it, No, I'm just saying. What's the next comment? Hey, you let me go solo at a time, homie. But I know I can handle it. It's good.
Hey.
What's up? Give me some more questions.
Hey, so Rose City asks, so you left the main line with no paperwork?
Le queda un restante de 60 segundos.
She said, hey, she knows, she's getting tight, because she's saying about, you know what, I carry my driver license. I mean, so a lot of fools have been down forever. When you leave one prison to go to another prison, you want to carry your 128G. That's your paperwork. That tells your whole history. It says what you ever been arrested for. It says all the write-ups you got in prison. Matter of fact, I'll send you a copy of it so you can see it. And a lot of us, we like to carry it, and a lot of times we take it in the trunk, in the prison trunk, or you can put it, if you roll it small enough, you can carry it in your nose. I used to carry mine in my nose, on one side of my nostril. I used to roll it up that thin. I used to push it all the way up there with the little piece of string.
Nah, you're capping, Javi. Hey, call back. It's about to hang up. Call back.
Come on, homie. I'm the master, homie.
He said I'm the master. All right, so these calls are only last 15 minutes on garbage tell link, and he should be calling back shortly. Javi's definitely gotten good at calling back and reaching out to us pretty quickly. So you shouldn't have to wait that much longer before the call is reconnected. And this is a live call. He's calling from prison. He's in Centinela State Prison in the state of California. He is on D yard, and for those of you that know, tonight, for those of you that are interested in, we're gonna be going live with Silas tonight. I'm not exactly sure what time we're gonna be going live tonight. We're gonna be doing the late night hype. In the past, we've been doing those about at 10:30 or so, but I gotta double check my messages to see what he's talking about. So definitely be on the lookout.
This call is now being recorded.
Global Tel Link. Usted tiene una llamada prepagada de
Javier Yáñez.
un individuo encarcelado de la prisión estatal de Centinela, California. Esta llamada y su número de teléfono será controlada y grabada. You have a prepaid call. You will not be charged for this call. Para aceptar esta llamada, gracias por utilizar Global Tel Link.
Javi, hey, so okay. Tell me more about this nostril. Your a little piece of string. Nah. I don't believe. Nah, ya te pasaste, Javi.
Hey, even when I always put a little piece of string on it, homie, because sometimes it's hard to get it out. That shit climbs up. So, okay, back then, a 128G wasn't that big, homie. A 128G was a half a page. The original 128G, anybody would tell you, in the like early 90s, your 128G was a half a page. And then, for some reason, it became a whole page. But when they were half a page, you were able to carry it with you. And if you roll it a certain way, and you get it to the size of maybe a Tootsie Roll. You know, a little small, actually bigger than a Tootsie Roll. If you roll it tight enough, you get it about to that size, and then you roll it on cellophane. You run it maybe like 2 or 3 times in cellophane, and then you put like a tiny little piece of a strong little like line, homie, and you tuck it in. So when you put it in there, you can still breathe to your left nostril. So the reason you put a string on it is because you can't get it out. If you put it in there without the string, it gets stuck, fool. You're not going to get it out. You have to go to medical. So there's like a little, the bridge right there in between your nose, it's got like a little, like it's what's it called? Cartilage. So it expands a little bit. So it's like a little lock. You can push it in and unlock. So yeah, fool, like I know fools that used to carry, they used to bring in dope from the visiting room, and they used to put like a gramo on each or 2 gramos on each side of the nose. That's how big that space could actually be, you know.
Hey, Javi, so nah. You're telling me you guys are giving each other prison nose jobs, putting paperwork and dope up there.
Yeah, so I didn't know that. So there's foods that used to carry this shit on the belly button. You know, if you got enough fat in you, the belly button is deep enough, you can put it in there. So yeah, because you don't want to be traveling 12 hours when say I'm going from Donovan to New Folsom. Like my first prison was Donovan to New Folsom. And you don't want to carry your paperwork on your fucking keister in your ass on your all over there. And the reason a lot of people carry this is because when you drive off, you present your paperwork, you get a care package faster. Because when you don't drive up with your paperwork, you don't get a care package until you go to committee, and then they give you a 128G right there. So when you go to committee and you come back from committee, they give you a printout of your paperwork. So when you come back from committee, you get the paperwork, and then they'll give you a fucking care package. And that's the way it works, you know? You don't get a care package until they see the paperwork. So, and that's how they accept you. Yeah. ¿A poco no te acuerdas, homie? Come on, homie. You did condado time, homie.
I didn't carry no paperwork anywhere in county jail. In LA County, you didn't have to carry no paperwork. Hey, if I would have been required to carry any type of paperwork anywhere in my body, fool, I would have tapped out, fool. I would have been like, the first time I hit county, fool, I would have been like, I'm out. Deuces, I'm all right. Ya estufas.
Yeah, I hear you, homie. I hear you. Hey, but some of us were deep in the game, you know, and we were scared. Like me, I was scared. I didn't know how to tap out, homie. That's why I went that far. I didn't know how to tap out. And so yeah, so when I was doing my thing, and I was slanging, that's why I would get like a fucking like one of them little 1 ounce eye drop bottles, and I used to put all my dope in there, and then I used to put a piece of line on there, fool, just like a tampon, and then boom, knockout. So that way, when I come back from the yard, and if I need to get rid of it, or I need to use the restroom, I can put it out real quick, use the restroom, and then put it back in there. And it sucks because that's the only place you can keep something and know that you're safe. You're not gonna get a write-up. The dogs are not gonna smell it. So it's just prison. It just comes with the territory. Now either you do that, or you get busted, or you don't do it at all, right? So you got 2 choices. At that time, I was still fucking up to no good. I mean, I was still fucking slanging dog. I was still getting in trouble. So that was my life. My style. That was my lifestyle. That was my mindset. I wanted to make money. I wanted to slang dog. And so, you know, I'm glad I'm not doing that no more because it was a hassle. You could only imagine. Going in and out of the fucking tank every time somebody wants to fucking guapito around and how to put that shit on making all that shit. It gets old on me. But yeah, that's how you do it. Bro.
Yeah.
How you get busted, you know? It's that.
Fool, hey, Ira, so you know how they show the pre-op video when you hit the pin, fool? If they would have if they would have a video like that, like, hey, if you're gonna go to prison, this is the type of things you gotta get ready for. And then they would tell me, hey, like, if you want to change your life now, just sign in this paper and you're good. Well, I would have signed it. I would be like, I'm not sticking nothing nowhere. No, gracias. I'm not interested. This is the type of stuff we got to do to get, to when we go upstate. Nah, I'm straight. I'm out. That's what. Maybe we should make a video like that. Fool. I'm going to hit up the warning.
Yeah, we should.
I'm going to hit up the warning. And then I'm gonna have to go into Centinela D yard, and we're gonna have to get a video ready. In this video, we're gonna be sending it to juvenile institutions, adult institutions, county jails, probation departments, everybody, everywhere. So like that, people know exactly what they're signing up for when they.
Exactly, fool. Exactly, homie. Because that's the shit that people don't know about. You know, they're thinking they can come to prison and then be your own man. Once you come to prison, you're no longer your own man. You become a number, and you belong to the people that run the yard. If you're active, you belong to them. You are property to them. Your straight belong to them. And if you go out to visit, I heard they got a new regla. If you go out to visit and your girl's coming to visit, you get a family visit, you got to bring in clavo for them. And that's crazy. Like, oh man, come on! How can you guys be doing that? You know, but again, I respect. That's what you guys do, and that's what you guys like. Then more power to you. I'm not into that, so that I wouldn't condone that for my family. It happened to me when I was a kid, and I shouldn't have. Wasn't gonna do it again. You know, yeah, I had to bring dope for some food, and it was a total lie. It was not even real. It wasn't even an order from the top. It was this dude that was running the yard that straight suckered me, homie, to bring in dope for them, and it wasn't even for nobody. And then I got in trouble. My sister got in trouble. It was just all bad, homie. So yeah, those are the. I'm glad you mentioned that, and we should have like episodes where we just talk about like unwritten rules, you know, that happens in here that people don't.
What should we name our video? Cause we can't use like Scare Straight or Priya, because obviously, I mean, it's not. No. But we need something like that.
Prison unwritten rules, or something like what things you do not know about prison unwritten rules or prison life. You know, maybe that things you've never heard of, or things people don't talk about living in prison as far as prison life. You know,
and you know what?
Talk about it.
And I think
I'm embarrassed, but I think honest.
That's gonna be the number one. That's gonna be. I'm gonna have to write that one in a big black marker. Number one.
Esta llamada y su número de teléfono será controlada y grabada.
You ain't motherfucking radiator hose on me, huh,
Hey.
So. Simmer it down, homie. Why it can't be a fucking Sharpie?
Nah, cause that's the most important rule. Cause I think, you know what? If we let people know that you gotta shove something up your cavity where the sun don't shine, I think people, maybe some people, not a lot, because people might be with that program. But I know if somebody would have told me that when I was 18 years old, hey, you gotta break the cajuela, you gotta break the do not enter seal, and now I'm gonna be like, nah, I'm straight, you know, like I'm tapping out. Hey, I would have probably started SNY before even SNY started or existed.
Okay, I got this for you. Listen to this one. Okay. So here's another one. So, okay, let's say I'm at it right now, at this time, right now. And the hood have come and tell me, Yanez, roll up your shit, you're trash packing, you're going to Salinas Valley tomorrow. You know what I would get first? Before I get...
hey, hold on. Hey, Javi, hold on. I got to interrupt you. So, Happy Juarez 163, call it the dark secret of the hole.
Oh, yeah, that's a good one. Because it matches the hole that you fucking put in the secreto kite in the nalga, okay? And yeah, that's a good one. Okay, so chill. So, right now they come and say, Yanez, roll up your property, you got transport, you're going to Salinas Valley, you can transfer tomorrow, or you're leaving on Tuesday, whatever, right? So I would tell them, hey, the transporting me, I'm leaving Tuesday, I'm going to Salinas. The first thing I would get is everything that I need to take over there. All the hot cards, you know, sometimes there's dope. And you can't say no. Because you're going up there, you're going to take the shit. You're going to take it. Either you're going to take it, you're going to get whacked, you're going to get checked out if you say no, or you're going to lock it up. Good choice. So you got three choices. You either lock it up, you take it, or you don't take it and you stay in the yard and you get whacked. So that's what it is. So it's sad. Like, pools will travel with like a whole pedazo or heroin from one prison to the other with a hot kite. And you got to deliver. When you get there, you got to make sure you deliver it to the right person, because if that dope gets lost, it's on you. So it's not easy, homie. It's not easy. It's making choices and decisions, and be mindful that that's what you're going to be facing. So if you want to be out there slinging dope and getting in trouble and not caring and thinking you're one hard-ass motherfucker and you're down because you're out there in the streets, it's a whole different ballgame up in here. You're no longer, unless you got family or that's up there and then you might have a little extra, there might be a little favoritism because they do it. It's quite the truth. They do it. And so that's the lifestyle. That's the shit you're going to go through in here.
Hey, wait.
There's a lot of rules.
I think we might switch the name to the dark secret of the cajuela.
Oh, wait, I got it. You're going to like this one. La puerta negra, homie.
La puerta negra.
Ya está cerrada. Con todo candado. Era la puerta negra. Hey, what's up?
I think it's going to be La Puerta Negra. Yep, you got it. That's going to be the title of the video. So okay, so look, when you as soon as look,
I'm gonna make a commercial with the corrido.
Hey, wait, so the video, they're gonna start playing it for as soon as you get to the police station, boom. All right, then you hit the Haas, boom, they'll be playing it there too. You hit county jail, that's the first thing. Even before they ask you about if you about your rights, if you want to talk to a lawyer and things, boom, they're gonna put that video, the El Hoyo Negro, and then
El pollo negro. O la cucaracha. Y eso es la puerta negra, el hoyo negro, la cucaracha, el obeder. How about el obeder? El obeder is a good one. El obeder. What? Put that shit, el obeder. Right there. La paisa.
Esta llamada y su número de teléfono será controlada y grabada.
Us paisas, we call it the obeder, güey. Nosotros llamamos el obeder.
El over there. Hey, wait. Yeah. So Wicked Red she's asking, is the guy talking mainline or SNU? Hold on. SNY just joined.
Oh man, you know what? This is when you're active. This is mainline. When you're active, this is the kind of this is what you got to go through. When you come on this side, you become your own man. You do whatever you want to do. And let me tell you, when you come on this side, you're thinking this side is soft. You're in for a surprise because you come on this side and you find like some of the hardest dudes. Like people don't ask for permission for nothing. There's more fucking murders on this side, more riots, more violence, way more violence on this side than there is on the active side. So don't get it twisted. You got a bunch of sucker knuckleheads up in here too. So yeah, but what I was talking about was on that's how you got to abide by rules on the active side. So when you're active, you're not your own man. When you come on this side, you become your own man. So what you're gonna be, right? And that's what it is. That's pretty much what it is.
Hey, you know what? And you're not the first person to say that SNY is it's a lot more deadlier than the mainline because, right?
Homie, and the SNY fools are cutting their cellies' heads off. They're fucking killing their cellies, stuffing them with fucking. I remember in I think Crown Valley, some fool killed right there in the SNY, killed his cellie. Stuffed them with toilet paper. How he did that, I don't know, but stuffed them with toilet paper, and then in every fucking crevices, he was stabbing, putting pencils in his eyes, and his nose, and his ears, and his ass, everywhere. Everywhere he had a hole, he put pencils on, and then he wrapped them in the.
Le queda un restante de 60 segundos.
Hey, he wrapped them in the sheet and put a cross on them, and then called the cops. And imagine the cops driving up to that, right? Like, what the fuck did you do? And just got tired of a celly.
Hey.
Celly was he was portrayed to be a Cristiano and he wasn't. So there's a lot of fools that play that thin line. They're like, I'm a Cristiano, and they play that fucking to hide some shit that they're hiding. A lot of fools that play that Cristiano shit, they're really trying to deflect shit that they're hiding, homie. So they got skeletons in the closet. So a lot of people go that route. And that was the story on that one.
Hey, Javi.
Yeah.
It's about to hang up, but before you don't click yet. Hold on, don't because you're quick at the draw here. Stephanie Garcia writes, my man just passed away on the SNY yard. Hey, my condolences for your loss.
I'm sorry to hear. Rest in peace. What was your
Hey, call back. Call back. Llama para atrás, güey. All right, so man, you know what? This when I start this stream, I think I'm just gonna name it SNY. So like that, it's just up at the top and everybody knows. Maybe I should name it like SNY Talk or something or something or the other. I gotta come up with something that'll be catchy. I'm gonna go ahead and consult with everybody that comes on and ask them, what they're good with. And like always, these calls. Oh, Javi's getting.
This call is now being recorded.
Usted tiene una llamada prepagada de
Javier Yáñez.
un individuo encarcelado en de la prisión estatal de Centinela, California. Esta llamada y su número de teléfono será controlada y grabada. You have a prepaid call. You will not be charged for the... Gracias por utilizar Global Link.
Hey, Javi.
Yeah.
Hey, so when I do these streams on TikTok, what do you think I should name the name of the stream? La Marlene says non-active and attractive.
What? Non-active and atractivo? How about non-active but non-active but radioactive for me? MacGyver active, hey? But yeah, man, you know what I think about a lot, folks, when we're doing this? I always think, like, all right, I know that in the active side, a lot of the homies, they got cuernos, right? And I wonder, like, some of the homies that are active, they're teeter-totting. They don't know whether to come on this side tomorrow or yesterday or tomorrow or today because they listen to us and they hear us. And so I want to make sure, and I'm always going to say it every time we talk about the active and non-active, that I respect everybody. I respect all the day homies. So everybody that's still doing their thing, I've been there. I respect it as a thing. I'm never downing you guys, and we're not talking bad about nobody. And so you guys know we all got a choice, and it's a game. Either you're gonna keep playing ball or you're not. And if you're not gonna be playing ball no more, they don't need you. You're no good to them. I'm pretty sure they don't mind. Like they don't take it too hard because if you don't have it in you, they pretty much don't want you to be there either. You know what I mean? Because if you're going to be just the weakest link, or the mole is just down. So when I was active, that's what the homies used to tell me. Hey, fool, if you guys, I'm not calling nobody a weak or a soft or, no, I'm not saying, but they used to always say, if you guys can't handle the game, man, you guys already know what to do. Bounce, homie, no hard feelings, but if you ain't got it in you, homie, please don't be taking up space. If you ain't got the heart, bounce, homie, and just don't go out bad, homie. Don't tell them, keep everything you know, take it to the grave, and be a man. So majority of the people that I know, that's how they went out, So yeah, every time we talk about this, like the active and non-active, this full-blown respect, utmost of respect to everybody, because I was part of that, and I don't talk shit about it. I'm just saying, I wanted to be my own man. I didn't no longer want to be part of it, so I made a decision to come on this side so I could see my mom, so I could see my dad, and I could get out. 31 years of my life, I think I deserve a live, so, pretty much it's a respect thing. Like, I think I did my part, and I don't think I carry a bad name. In fact, I pretty much know I don't, so, yeah, I always want to bring this up, and I think it's a good idea for you to do it too, James. I always make sure that we tell these dudes we got, we're not glamorizing, and neither are we talking shit, and we're not advertising, and we're not telling people to come on this side, but we're showing them what it's like and what the steps are and what it feels like and what they're going to face, because there's a lot of shit that goes on this side too, and I'm pretty sure they catch wind of it too, a lot of violence over it too, so, yeah, I just want to get that out there, homie.
Hey, and right now, I just want to go and let you know that we got Angel from the 805 tuning in on YouTube.
What's up? Oh, Abuelita de Batman. He's right there laying in bed with Abuelita de Batman. I bet you right now. I send my saludos, and hopefully your little homie that was in the hole, hopefully he fixed his little issue already, and maybe he decided to come on this side. Like I said, I'm not planning on coming this side, but, like I said, if you don't want to pay no more, this is where you come. You don't want to tell me, just don't go out with a bang and just do so. I send my saludos to you, huh? And Angel.
Yup. Hey, and Angel, if you want to call in. I got the lines open just for you.
Yeah, Angel's cool. I like Angel, man. He's like, hey, yeah, but I'm not fucking around no more, you know, but sometimes, you know, I don't know, man, like, the homies call me and they're asking me questions, like, I'm not, you know, I don't really get great about it. I like our homie, you know, he speaks on the heart and you can feel it. He's sincere with his conversation, and I find him pretty interesting, you know, so I applaud you for being the person you are out here, and you know, I'm pretty sure you carry yourself in a righteous, respectful manner, you know, because you say, like, you still talk to the homies that are.
Esta llamada y su número de teléfono será controlada y grabada.
Hey, Javi. So,
Yeah, homie.
so Angel just said that his friend ended up crossing over.
Oh, did he? He ended up doing it?
Yeah, he said he's on your side.
Oh, that's right, homie. And again, I really tell him to. We just told him the choices he had. And so you got 3 choices. You could go back and have to put in some work. That's called cleanup work. You're going to clean on a couple of pegadas. You might pick up another 20 years. And if you don't mind picking up another 20 years, I picked up 9 more years on top of my life sentence. So, you know, if you're into picking up time and you want to live the rest of your life in prison, that's where you want to be. If you want to go home, this is where you want to come. So that's just a fact. Without, you know, I'm not beating around the bush or talking shit about no way. That's just the way it works. So everybody comes here to go home. So, like, right here is prison is a go-home yard. So, yeah, hopefully he gets to go home now, even though his wife is busted in prison right now. I'm pretty sure he said the homie's wife got busted. Hopefully she's not hurt that bad, and hopefully there wasn't kids involved that are now don't have the mom and they're living at grandma's house. That's always a sad ending.
So you know, right before the call ended, I had mentioned that Stephanie Garcia's dude had passed away, and she wrote in the comments, my man just wanted to come home already. Trust he was no softie.
Oh my God, man! Hey, so okay, if you don't mind me asking. I believe in CR right here in Centinela. About a month ago, one of the homies got killed, man. And I hope that wasn't how it happened. And if you don't mind sharing how it happened, if you don't, it don't matter. Rest in peace. And he's in a better place. He's no longer hurting and pain and all that, you know? Yeah. Here. This one. You got a CollectCallFrom. Dispenser. We got a visitor at the door.
Hey,
that one.
Hey, homie.
That one? Yeah.
Did he look in your room before he walked in? Was he looking through your window?
It's Ron.
It's Ron?
It's Ron, yeah.
Órale.
He's looking right at me. Hey, homie's looking right at me. He looks like Carlos Santana. Hey, is this one, homie? Hey, we call him now Carlos Santana. Fuck. I can give you my phone. Oh, man, let me see. Let me get him one. Oh, here you go. Yeah, boy, like, hey, what's that shit? What's it called again? Because his sister wants to watch it. So I was like, man, I'm looking for it up. That's the name of it right there. Yeah, hey. Yeah, but, so, and then the pencil sites, I'll write them down to you later. I'll put it on a piece of paper.
Hey, so Stephanie, Stephanie said that
yeah.
That he wasn't at your prison. He was actually at Kern Valley.
Oh man, and what did he OD? What happened? Well, you know what? That doesn't matter. That's kind of me getting too personal. So I apologize for asking those questions. And just know that your man is in a better place. You know, prison is not a good place for nobody. Look at what I got to do. I constantly got to make myself laugh. I got to stay talking. I got to stay drunk. Because, you know, when I sit back and I sit down and I'm watching a movie, I'm constantly thinking about my mom. I'm thinking about my sister. I'm thinking about my dad. My dad's getting old. I don't want to be in here when my mom and dad pass. I don't think I can handle that. Like, losing mom and dad is about the hardest thing anybody could go through. So, like, he's in a better place. You know, he's not hurting no more. You don't have to worry about that no more. So,
damn.
Definitely,
and she wrote, after 16 years, he was supposed to come home next year.
Oh, my God, bro. Yeah, what was the name? I probably know, because I came from Kern. If you don't mind telling me, I was in Kern Valley for 16 years. I was in TR and DR, you know? And I know almost everybody that's in DR at the time, the last 10 years, everybody that was there, even the actors, I know, you know, because they knew I was there. And so, man, that's pretty sad. I'm sorry to hear that, man.
Hey, how long have you been in Centinela for? It hasn't even been a year yet, right?
Yeah, I've only done it in Canela. I got here December last year.
He was so she said he was on D yard. He was on D. Then lastly he was in C yard.
Oh yeah, I gotta know him. What's his name? I gotta. Man, don't tell me he was a D. Was he affiliated? If he was one of the names, the gangs. I don't want to say the names because just out of respect for. I don't want to condone or glamorize or just down nobody. You know, I don't want nobody feeling no kind of way, but. You could say the letter or abbreviate, but yeah, if he was one of the, because there's only 2 gangs in that prison, whichever side it was, I knew both sides, and then I just hope it wasn't like one of my photos.
So he's fire from 18, non-affiliated.
Fire from 18. Oh man, yeah, I don't know him, but I heard his name. Yeah, I didn't meet him. I think I was in CR, and I used to hear his name all the time. Fire, yeah. Wow, man, I'm sorry to hear about your loss, Stephanie. Best thing you could do, man, is just honor his name, man. Like, I'm pretty sure he left you some drawings or some pictures, and you know, put them in a little picture frame and light some candles from him. Una veladora with la Virgencita de Guadalupe, una lucecita, and if you whatever religion you are, you know, a little prayer because that was your man, and you guys must have been in love. You guys were together for a long time, and I'm pretty sure he was coming home to you. So in a way, he did come home to you. So spiritually, if I was you, I would talk to him like if he was right there with you, you know, because the love is strong. We're just nothing but energy. This shit that we're right now is just a vessel. It's just a shell. When we bounce, we leave this shell. So, you know, like I always tell people, I fall in love with the person that's inside the shell. I never pay attention to like the faces, the body. Like, you know, a lot of people, when they fall in love with the look of the person, the body, if they got ass, if they got no ass, if they got tear, whatever, you know. If you fall in love with the inner part of the person, that's a different kind of love. You're looking at them with your heart rather than with your eyes. So I like to say that I fall in love with my heart. I don't really care much of the visual. So because we're just here temporarily, we're just energy, we're just writing, and we come back, and that's my belief as far as life goes. Like I believe we're here. We're just a bunch of energy, like we're in a vessel, and the minute you pass, and the reason why they say is that a lot of people that almost die and they see the light at the end of the tunnel, I think that light at the end of the tunnel is you almost being born into another hospital room, and then boom, you come back. So I think that's how it works. I think that soon, the minute you pass, you're automatically reborn as somebody or something else, you know. So that's just my personal belief. So everybody's entitled to their own, but that's how I feel about life. Crazy, but that's the way I look at it.
Dispensa.
Man, that shit got me feeling bad. I feel bad for her, man. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry that happened. It's always a little humbling situation, you know, and I appreciate you sharing that with us, you know. I know it wasn't easy for you to do, but it helps you. It helps you heal. My sister just lost her husband, and I know how much that affected her. Her husband was like my best friend, Alejandro Morales, mi mejor amigo. He was like my second dad, the best person on the earth besides my mom and dad. And besides that person, man, I love him dearly, like a better than a brother, you know.
Esta llamada y su número de teléfono será controlada y grabada.
Yeah, I miss that dude, man. So I know how it hurts, man. And hopefully you heal in time, and you'll be all right. You'll be all right. And we're right here, you know. Whenever you feel lonely, you wanna chat up, and we do this, you know. This is another reason why we're here, you know. It also helps me. So you guys don't know that I went 27 years without talking to nobody other than my mom and just family, you know. And I just up until January or December of this year when I met James and I started doing this right here, I started to accept pen pals and friendship, and I made a bunch of good friends, and I opened up because I was in a dark place. I didn't want to know nobody. I didn't want to meet nobody. I thought I was never getting out of prison. I thought I was going to die in prison. It was just all bad for me, but I wasn't in misery. I wasn't I wasn't mad at the world. I was still happy. And that's pretty much what it is. It's like a self mechanism, defense mechanism to prevent myself from falling into a deep depression. I would make myself happy, and this is what I'm doing right now. Doing this right now is helping me do my time, cope with my time. It's a coping skill. So, you know, everybody's got to find an outlet and got to find something to do. If not, you...
Le queda un restante de 60 segundos.
Hey, Javi.
Yeah.
Hey, I remember the first time that I talked to Javi was like, I don't know, like I'm really shy, like, and I don't feel comfortable talking. Hey, fool, you don't even let me get 2 words in, fool.
Yeah, that's crazy, huh?
That's crazy.
Yeah, and so everybody tells me that shit, fool, and I'm surprising myself. And again, homie, I don't care what anybody says, and if you don't believe it, I don't care. I think I speak out of fucking fear of the silence, like this right here. Look, you see that pause where there was nobody talking, and I think that's an uncomfortable situation. So I don't know when to stop talking. So I just keep going until I hear you say about to cut in. So that's what I tell you, cut in, homie. Give me a breather.
Call back. Call back. Ya se va a cortar.
Okay.
And that's my AK-47. That's right, Lex, man. Man, it's funny because my homie, the one that did the introduction between me and Javier, he was like, man, I got this guy. Yeah, he's like nonstop. He just won't be quiet. He just da, 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 da. Or like, hey, send them on over. Let me talk to him. And that's what he told me. You know, the first time we had a conversation. I mean, I should probably. I you know what? I need to check when was the last time we went live, and I gotta go through the archives.
This call is now being recorded.
Global Telling. Usted tiene una llamada prepagada de
Javier Yáñez.
un individuo encarcelado en de la prisión estatal de Centinela, California. Esta llamada y su número de teléfono será controlada y grabada. You have a prepaid call. You will not be charged for this call. Para aceptar esta llamada, diga o oprima ahora el 5. Gracias por utilizar Global Tel Link.
Hey, Javi.
Yeah.
I was telling
Yeah.
I was mentioning to the audience that I'm gonna have to go through the archives. I'm gonna have to pull up our first conversation, the first conversation we had before we did our first live, and so they could hear what you were telling me, like that oh, you don't know, like how you like what should I talk about? Yeah. What should I talk about? Yeah. Man, El Presidente had already told me, like, hey, I got this guy, man. He's on a good one. I can't even stop him from talking. So
yeah,
the Presidente believed in you. Yeah. So I knew you were gold when he told me that.
Wow, you're right. So when Presidente told you, it's because I was talking my ears off to him. We were ironing. We were thinking about we were right there. We were ironing. We're like a Seiko Madres right there. Yeah. He was telling me about his life. I was telling him about my case. How I'm doing a life sentence. Some other fool that fucking switched the whole plan on me and didn't tell me somebody's gonna get killed. And whatever, right? So he kept looking at me, and I'll never forget. And then he stopped it. And he was ironing the side. He stared at me. He goes, "You know what, Javi? I'm gonna ask you something, man. But please tell me you'll do it." I go, "What?" He goes, "I want you to do a podcast, man. I want you to do an interview with the homie." I'm like, "What is?" I'm like, "Oh, no." I thought, "Well, you know what? I was going to do one of those when I was in Kern Valley." And that's how I started. And so he believed in me. But still, like, I've never done it before because I didn't get to do the one I was going to do in Kern Valley. And I think it's my slurring of my words. I mean, I know you guys say I don't slur my words, but sometimes I hear like a little slur when I talk. Like I don't pronounce the words correctly because I can't hear that good from my right ear. So, but yeah, I used to always be like real conscious, subconscious, real careful about what I was saying. So it was hard. But I guess it's becoming.
Esta llamada y su número de teléfono será controlada y grabada.
Yeah, it's just easier now, you know, way easier. Yeah.
Yeah.
You see? Yeah. You see? Oh, this is what you see. So okay, so I'm gonna keep going. So So even though I don't use all them $10 words, like you got them super intelligent guys that you put up there sometimes in a different building. You know what I'm talking about? I'm not. And then like they use all these super fucking $10 words, and then they use all these philosophy fucking líneas and que pinche better than sabe que those that don't know, or those that care don't matter, and those that matter don't care. Little phrases like that, right? Wherever they find them, I don't know. But everything I say, it just comes out. That's who I am. So I wish I could learn and memorize like phrases like they do wherever they read or wherever they find them. And so none of those are made up, but still, like I would feel like I'm trying to copy them if I was to start reading books. Just so when I get on, I start talking about little phrases or philosophy or something I read on a book or whatever. So that's why it was so hard for me to hear these dudes being so intelligent with their conversation, using these fucking words that I never heard before. And them fools were making me go in the dictionary every time I would hear them, or every time I went to group. I'm like, hey, homie, let me write down words down that you were using. I'll come back in the house like,
hey, wait.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Hey.
Why can't you just talk to me? I don't understand what the fuck you're saying, homie.
Hey, Javi.
But yeah, it's just, yeah.
Hey, Javi, es that... Ashley pone laughing out loud $10 words y después Happy Juarez 163 pone no mames laughing out loud.
Yeah, so that's what I mean by like it made me feel like an uneducated person because these dudes are using words like fucking
Parole. Hey, they're using parole board hearing words, homie.
Yeah, they're using parole. They're preparing for the board, so they went over there and they want to fucking leave the parole board with the jaw dropped, like, damn, you use some famous palabras. So when I get on, I'm using regular words, and I feel inferior. I mean, there's a word. I feel inferior. I feel different. I feel belittled. I feel inadequate. I feel fucking. Let me find you another word. Disproportionate. Something, So.
Hey, you're at a loss of words.
Exactly. So sometimes I don't know what words to use because these dudes are using me super good, and I applaud them for their intelligence, but I don't have the capacity. I don't got a big language capacity to remember and memorize. For half the time, I can't even find my spoon in the house. You think I'm gonna remember to use these fucking words that these fools are looking up all the time?
Hey, Javi.
Go straight to the regular words.
So Happy Juarez 163 pone I feel you though. Y después we got Eastsider pone tell the homie I said saludos from Colonia Chiques and to keep your head up, ese.
Chiques in the house. All right, homito. Saludos a Colonia Baker. I think that's in Bakersfield.
No. Colonia Chiques is in Oxnard, I think. Yeah, Ventura, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. I know. Hey, saludos. Yeah, so
hey, dispensa for that. My boy right here, Javi, he hasn't been on the streets in over 32 years. So he doesn't know where the map is at exactly.
I'm not. I mean, I've been down since 1993, going on 32 years. This June is hitting 31 years, and then next, as soon as I pass June, I'll start doing my 32nd year in prison. So I'll end up giving these dudes 33 years of my life, and I didn't even kill nobody. Ain't that something? I did not kill nobody. I was did a drug deal. Somebody got killed, and that's my story.
Chingue su madre. Mira, el Eastsider puso, yeah, G, Ventura County. Yeah, watching from the halls too. What the juvenile halls or where? And then,
what?
Yeah. Y después Happy Juarez puso, no que los homies are educated. Mando. What's up with that, homie?
Yeah.
Y después we got Luz Garcia. Hello, Javier.
Hey, Luz Garcia blocked me. What's up? You ain't right. What the hell did I do? Hey, homie.
Yeah.
Hey, so Trip. So I don't care. I don't mind for whatever reason, and I'm just playing. I don't feel no kind of way. To each his own. I don't know what I did. I don't think I did anything. But that's good. Like I saludos Luz Garcia. Luz Garcia was one of the very first ones that when we did a track, and then she said, "Hey, if you want to pimp or whatever." For whatever reason, she changed her mind, but I respect that.
Hey, wait.
I'm up to make it.
Hey, K. So Luz pone, hello, Javier. I couldn't text you. My account got blocked. She got 86th.
What? Okay. I thought she did it. Okay.
Dispensa en la tira.
I try to unblock her, right? Because I'm like, all right, so there's a lot. So every time we do this, there'll be like 8 new people that tap into my account. And I don't have time. Like I still go to school. I still work out. I get up in the morning. I talk to my mom. I talk to my sister. So sometimes when I don't respond right away, they feel some type of way. They feel like I'm being mean, and I'm not. I swear to God, I don't have at least, my opinion, I don't have a fucking millimeter or an ounce or a milliliter of fucking mean in me. So I try to respond to everybody, and just know that I don't ignore nobody on purpose.
Hey, Javi. Hey, so Happy Juarez 163 dice, ándale, tell him about the dark hole. Get it started, my boy. Hey, start telling him, my boy. Dile ahorita, this is your time to shine.
Y su número de teléfono será controlada y
El
grabada.
insider dice, yeah, G, Ventura County Juvenile Halls, my boy. He's saying that he's in the halls right now. Chingue su madre. He's starting off young with a cell phone in the prison wallet in the dark hole. In the chocolate starfish.
What the fuck? That's you, man, homie. You doing it? You have to pull the nerves like the homie, huh? The homie earlier, he said, I pulled the nerves. Yeah, he's doing it. That's right, homie. Keep it on the low, though, homie, you know? Because, but especially in the hole, you know, you got some people that will give you hate that can tell you so. You know, put it in la cajuela when you're done with it.
If he broke the seal, we can't save him no more. It's already, it's a done deal.
Yeah, homie. Hey, when you're done using the cuerno, homie, put it in the fucking in the prison fucking tronca, homie, in the trunk, homie, the stuff in the trunk, you know? Porque no lo pierdas, homie. You know, that's what a lot of homies doing. Like, fuck that, I'm not gonna lose it. That shit go for like 2 G's up in here. But yeah, saludos to the homies. So maybe they're letting them use the phone out there in the day room, homie. Who knows? And then they could step in. Maybe it could be that.
Nah, fool. That fool? If they let him use a cell phone, fool, it's gonna be the phone on the wall, fool. They're not gonna be giving him no cell phone, fool. You crazy?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. No. That's what I mean. Maybe he's using the phone. Maybe he's using the phone. All right.
No, because he's typing, fool. He's actually on the TikTok chat, fool.
Yeah, well, I got my furniture, I got my tablet holder, my tablet shelf. What's up? Yeah, it could be that, homie. It could be that. And so, yeah, saludos to the homie. So I think on the next episode, hey, did you tap out of YouTube yet so we could do some music? Let me know we could do that so we could fucking, or no, stay on there, homie. We could do that next time. This is getting pretty cool. You're getting a lot of people tapping in on here right now, so it's gonna help. You know, direct some of the ones to be regular listeners to the other ones where we're telling a story. Right here, we pretty much stand around, listen to music and all that, and then on YouTube, I still want to go back. Maybe next time I want to do a little bit of Spanish for the Spanish speaking over there in Mexico, and I want to catch on to my story. Homie, like there's still like 6 years left into it, so I want to continue on to it. That way people don't get bored, you know. I don't want to bore people. I don't want to become like a repetition or annoyance, you know. I do worry about that.
Hey, wait. Hey, so right now, you know, you're talking about in Spanish. El LBCK15 had mentioned, that he wants us to do one in Spanish, and then I had told Angel to call in, but he said he was at Walmart and he didn't want the shoppers to be talking about el ojo de payaso.
Hey, the one-night monster, homie. The one time, homie. One time you're out, homie, like a candle. Like the homie said, I feel like a candle. Once you turn off, it's out, homie. Same thing with the black hole. Once you bust the seal, that's it, homie. You bust it, homie. You bust the fucking arches. You bust the ring. It's done data, homie. It's fucking hemorrhoids time. It's fucking itchy, cream.
Hey, fool. Hey, fool, and that's what they don't tell you, fool. Once you bust the seal, fool, that shit don't stay the same anymore, fool. Like, yeah, fool, you're right, fool. Hemorrhoids, fool. Like, damn, fool, that's bien gacho.
Oh, I used to work out, homie, when I was active. We had fierros in the hall, and everybody had to take turns holding the fierros, homie, and you couldn't leave it in the cell. If you left it in the cell and you got caught with it, it was a calentada, it was a chiquiada, and it was hard candy. It wasn't no soft candy, it was hard candy. And fucking, so I would work out sometimes with a fucking fierro, fool, t-shirt. And let me tell you, homie, working out with a fucking 8-inch or 9-inch fierro in your stomach, feeling like you gotta take a shit all the time, is the worst feeling in the world, homie.
Hey, Javi.
So,
hey, wait.
Yeah, it's horrible, homie.
Hey, put that shit on a job application, fool.
Yeah, so imagine that. Like, that's what I say, homie. Like, when I tell my story, I don't leave nothing out, homie.
Yeah.
I'm brutally honest, and I'm the raw me, homie. I am who I am, and that's what I went through. So if you want to come to prison, if you want to be out there fucking up and thinking you're fucking super chingon, are you willing to put a fucking fierro up your ass when you're in the home and work out with that fierro? Try that. Guys, tell me how tough you are. So that's where you really show your endurance on your mental and your physical. So that right there, so put that shit to the challenge. I mean, if you could do 10 burpees with the fierro in your butt, you're down, homie. I used to do 100. So I used to do 150 like nothing, 200 with a fucking, and that shit got old, homie. I got tired of it. I didn't want to do it no more. Yeah, I feel violated. I feel like, why the fuck am I doing this shit? You know, like, when am I going to come on this side? And I think about it every fucking day. Once I got tired and I got older, I like, Javi, bounce, homie. Leave it alone. Bounce, do this shit. Like, you don't have to do it no more. But I didn't know how to do it. So when my son's time came up that he had to go, I had risked it. And I gave him the kite and I gave him the fierro. The look, fool. This is the kite I just got. Here's the fierro. I'm not going to do nothing. If you're going to blast me, that's fucked up. That's pretty chicken shit, but I'm risking it here. What you want to do? He's like, let's bounce. I go, well, let's bounce, homie. But you're going to do everything because I gave you a quebrada. I could have just backed you and I could have stayed, but you're my homie.
Le queda un restante de 60 segundos.
But yeah, that's my story. I ended up coming on this side. I didn't want to blast my homies, you know? Because I knew they were pencil whooping them.
Hey, Javi.
I knew. Yeah.
I just compromised myself right now. I just gave myself up right now. I was moving the camera and I forgot that I have a leopard printed a pillow on my silla right here. It's all bad.
Ah, hell no, homie. We were just talking about G-Shades. Homie, please don't mess up the canal, homie. The reputation is on the line, homie.
Yeah, well, that's it. Fool. Somebody's probably screen recording it. Fool. They're putting me on blast already.
Homie, put a fucking sign over that, homie. Chingators. Nah, hey, I know you.
Hey, call back. Hey, call back, fool. Call back.
All right.
Hey, what's up, Felipe Navvarro? Buenas noches, señores. Saludos from El Paso, Texas. Hey, gracias, Felipe. Hey, saludos. Felipe is tuning in from YouTube. And for those of you that are not aware, we currently also have a YouTube channel. And if you're interested in listening to Javier's story, his journey all the way from a kid all the way to where he's at right now, 32 years later in the California Department of Corrections. If you go to the YouTube channel at CollectCallFrom, go under the playlist, look for Javier and YANEZ, and click the first video and you'll be good to go.
This call is now being recorded.
Esta es Global Telling. Usted tiene una llamada prepagada de...
Javier Yáñez.
Un individuo encarcelado en de la prisión estatal de Centinela, California. Esta llamada y su número de teléfono será controlada y grabada. You have a prepaid call. Gracias por utilizar Global Telling.
Hey, Javi. Hey, Javi.
Chafa.
Hey.
Yeah.
I gotta go break the seal right now. I gotta go break the seal. I'll be back.
Handle, homie, handle. I got it right here. So, you want me to keep pushing?
Keep it pushing.
Okay, so Simon, so whoever's still there listening, on the real though, like when the homie said that in the beginning, I had a hard time talking and pretty much because I'm being big. The word I can't even say certain words, but bornable or gullible. Like I'm really being brutally honest about everything that I've been through in my whole my whole life journey. Like we started from my first memory as a kid, and I was 6 years old. And for those that don't know, and you didn't hear the beginning of it, my first memory was that of my dad giving me a little tank. It was a green tank. It was like a little toy when I was 6 years old for Christmas. And he used to put like little yellow berries, like little balls, and he used to shoot them. And I remember he gave my brother, I think it was the same toy. And that's my first memory from there on forward. And I went through a lot of shit. Like my dad was real abusive. He used to fucking beat me. And that fool used to hit me like with anything. And that fool used to fucking, he didn't know no better, you know, because that's the way they dealt with him. He thought that was normal that's the way you discipline your kids. You just beat them with whatever. And that fool hit me like, almost every day or every other day. But sometimes I didn't even do nothing, I used to get blamed. I'm the middle child, so I used to get blamed for everything, like, all it took was for my little brother to get mad at me, and he would start crying and tell my dad, that I hit him. And so here comes my dad, and he's like, oh, it's not right, you want to hit your little brother? And he would put hands on me, and so on and so on. So, yeah, and then, it was just ugly. I grew up getting bullied in school and fucking having to deal with, I didn't want to be from the hood in the beginning, and because I was nice looking, I didn't know how to speak English. I was 7 years old when I came to the United States, so I didn't know a lick of English, so I was still having to deal with learning how to speak English, learning how to dress in a way to where they didn't call me a little fucking wetbag or little fucking whatever, because, you come over here, you stand out. We stand out. Mom had us wearing a little tan, little Levi's, a little cowboy hat, a little cowboy boots. You come to the United States wearing that shit, and you're going to school, you got to get clowned. So I used to get clowned every day. But I didn't know no better. I couldn't figure out why I was getting beat up every day. Why my fucking homies were waiting for me after school and they want to jump me to the hood and they would laugh at the way I talk. And it was just, I couldn't understand why people were so hateful towards me, like I didn't understand. So I was having to fight all the time. Like, I would have to go into school early, and then I would beg the teacher to let me out early to give me a head start. So I would take off running. I would go through the alleys and fucking, they would still catch me. They'll catch me like on the other side of that, and I would have to fight every day. I was getting beat up. I would hardly ever win a fight because it was usually 3 or 4 against 1, and who's going to win a fight like that, right? But yeah, towards the end, they finally jumped me into the hood. I finally became from the hood, and that's how I started my downfall. Like I had a resentment towards a bunch of the homies. As I grew older, I started lashing out and I started fighting them, and I started selling drugs. I didn't want to be bad no more, and I wanted to show the homies that I could be somebody. So I started singing dope, and after that, I became like pretty much the go-to. I used to supply them with dope, and I was good to them. I don't think you could find anybody from my hood that could fucking talk foul about me and talk bad about me, because I shared what I was doing. I was singing dope and I was getting back. So pretty much that's how I grew up. Having to prove myself. I always felt like I had to I always wanted to belong, because I didn't feel like my dad loved me, and I didn't feel like my mom would try to protect me when my dad used to beat me. Like, my dad used to get drunk, and he would beat on my mom too. So it was just an ugly lifestyle. My mom had upwards of 10. She don't like me saying this, but mom said she had 11 kids after she had 14. So I come from a big family. I had 6 brothers, 3 sisters. One of my brothers passed away, got killed by my own cousin back in 2006. And he was like my best friend, my brother Memo, rest in peace, my brother Dia. And it just started like some kind of different, like everybody was like family. There was family feuds because there was my dad, my mom's brother that had a kid, and then with some girl, and then that kid that my mom's brother, I still have with that woman, ended up killing his favorite nephew. So my tío Ricardo and my brother Memo, they were like inseparable. They were like best friends. So when that happened, it was a domino effect, man. Everybody started drinking. My tío died like 4 years later. My other tío got hit by a car, and then my other tío started lying over here in LA, and it was just ugly. A bunch of family feuds. My dad's side of the family don't talk to my mom's side of the family, and that's just the way it is.
Esta llamada y su número de teléfono será controlada y grabada.
It was pretty sad environment, man. And, sometimes I want to say that every time I went to junior hall, I felt like I was safe. I was escaping my dad's fucking abuse. So I was going to junior hall a lot as a kid. I was going to camp, and it fucking spilled over to an adult. I started going to county jails for stealing. My first time going to county jail was for stealing a fucking car. And I had a habit of stealing cars. My brother was good at stealing cars, so that was like one of our main little hustles. We were car thieves. And yeah, I wish I could turn back time and change everything up. But that's just the way the cars that I was dealt. I was dealt that kind of cards, and I would have to. It was hard. I didn't know what to do. I didn't have no kind of my father said I had a father, but I really didn't because he was never there. You know, my dad worked night shift, and my dad was only home from like 9 o'clock in the morning until like he used to go to his second job at 3 o'clock in the afternoon, and then go back to work at 9 o'clock at night. And he was only home for like 2 or 3 hours a day, and I was just asleep. And except on the weekends, he would take it to the beach and all. So it was having to deal with a lot. And we all lived in a one-bedroom house, you know. Imagine 12 people in a one-bedroom house, you know. Sometimes there was like 15 of us in there because my mom would have my tío over, my grandma. So it was hard. It was hard.
Hey, Javi.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. Yes, sir.
So I'm back. And there's a question. There's a question from somebody, if I could find it. So she wants to know. So, lovely. That Sunshine's asking, Javi, what's the most high-profile person have you been locked up with? You got a lot of history.
Oh, okay. So I was locked up with. high-profile. I was locked up with fucking X-Rated, with fucking one of the Melendez brothers, and I'm not too proud of that one because I don't know. I don't know the truth about that story where they killed their dad because they got molested or whatever. But yeah, I was over there with Charles Manson when I was in Corcoran. I used to see that fool all the time when I used to go to medical. That fool was always outside right there in the PSU unit playing the guitar. And they were funny because they always portrayed him on TV as this dude, this thinner guy with the beard and fucking Charles Manson with long hair, right? And I would see him, and then here he was, a little chubby dude with a guitar and some beat-up shoes. And I would look, I go, what? No? And like, why is it show on TV? He's like skinny and still like a little different, you know? So, and then I've seen Robert Downey Jr. I've seen that other dude that attempted to kill Ronald Reagan, Sirhan, I think. And so yeah, I was with the lot. In 31 years, you could imagine. I ran into some of the families from that own that the cosmetic company, Proctor. When he drove up, I remember the officers didn't want nobody around them because they knew they were going to try to work these dudes for money, you know. Because anytime somebody a high profile drives up, the info to a bunch of inmates is trying to get to them, try to hurt them. Because if you stab one of these dudes, you get instant pain. You come out in the news, you say, oh, okay, so if you get to like Robert Downey Jr., boom, you know, Javi stabbed Robert Downey Jr., boom, you're famous forever. So a lot of people, they keep them away from you because they don't want that to happen. But yeah,
hey, wait.
Yes, sir.
Did you run into Busy Bone or Flesh Bone, one of the Bone Thugs in Harmony back in the 90s?
No. Yeah, I never ran into him. I ran into Big James. I was Big James, bitch. Remember that's what I ran into Big James and you folks from AR. He was on a protected housing unit. But when I used to go to medical, sometimes I would run into him right there in CTC and Central Medical and Central Infirmary, and that was something funny, you know. Who else? Oh, I ran into some famous people. That light-skinned Nicolas Cage that makes a movie. Yeah, I see Nicolas Cage in your photo.
Fool, you probably seen him in that movie for The Rock, fool.
Yeah, they go on The Rock. They were right there. They were right there picking up people. They were trying to hire people that were going home to be extras at the movie The Rock. That's what they were doing. They were doing something like that. They were trying to get people that were short, so they were interviewing inmates that were going home.
You were in with Nicolas Cage and Sean Connery. I am the last.
Hey, it's crazy though because a lot of people always ask that, right? And so what a lot of people don't understand is that they keep a lot of the famous people away from us for that reason because they don't want you to try to capitalize, because you can capitalize on that. If you get to one of them fools and you heard them now, you know, E.T. and B and all them little fucking media shows, they'll try to want to interview you and they'll pay you for the interview. Like, why did you do it? Where did you see him? How did you do it? People pay for that kind of stories, so they try to keep you away from them.
Hey, la luz, she
Esta
wants
llamada
to...
y su número de teléfono será controlada y grabada.
Luz wants you to quiere que le des un cableazo. So I'm telling her to send me her number, and then I'll send it over to you via the Getting Out app.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you can do that. Getting Out app.
Yep.
Right there, man.
Yeah, so Luz, you could send me the message via TikTok. You could either send it to the account that I'm texting on the chat, or you could send it over to my main account, the @CollectCallFroms, and you should be able to send me a message. And once I get it, I'll go ahead and relay that message over to Javi, and then he could go ahead and reach out to you. Yeah.
The homie's real interested in her. Like I saw the picture to the homie Jeffy, and I feel in love. So like, if she don't mind, like, can I ask her if I can give her Jesse's hookup? I don't have it right now, but that fool like, damn, I want to get at her. Like, baby.
Serio?
Yeah. I was like, damn, I never heard that before. I go, oh man, okay, so I ain't hating, you know, like I like to be fair. Like, hey, you know what? I hit her up for you, bro. Like, I don't know what happened. She appeared 1 minute, and then the next day she was gone. You know, she was on my block side. And so it happens all the time to me. Like, people log on, and because I don't respond right away, they just disappear. But it's okay. Like I said, I'm doing this so I can show the board that I'm very approachable, and I'm very social, and I can meet people, and I can be nice, and they can be nice to me. And I'm ready. They can let me go. They can trust me in the street. They can trust me around people, you know? So that's the whole purpose of this. I'm not...
Ese Javi playing hard to get, eh?
No. I'm just not looking. Like for like a permanent Canadian. I just want a friend, like a pen pal. I welcome them 100%. I'm ready to go home. I want to socialize with people out there and whatever, you know. But yeah, I just want to make sure like there's no kind of feelings here like that. That was a little awkward for me to see that, and I even told some of my other pen pals like, this happens to me sometimes, and what that does, it makes me question myself, like, what did I do? So it takes a little resetting in my mind. So every time that happens, it's kind of like mindset. I gotta reset my mind. I play back. Like, what did I do? What did I tell her? What happened? So a lot of that shit happens only. So yeah, I'm not talking bad. I'm not telling her don't hook up, don't tap on. But like the homie was very interested on her, and I felt bad. Like I didn't want to tell him no, you know. And so I'll ask her, you know. And yeah, so yeah, I was out there in the gym, and I showed him the picture, and I told him the story. He's like, what? I go, yeah, I don't know what I did. And the homie was giving me carrilla.
Le queda un restante de 60 segundos.
Hey, the homie was giving me carrilla for a whole day, and a day, so I never heard the end of it. I was like, oh yeah, fuck this shit. I couldn't handle that. That was carrilla. That's carrilla 101, homie. That shit was funny.
Hey, call back. Let's do one more, and
okay.
Yeah.
It ended in the TikTok with some music. Yeah,
okay. All right. So, what I'm gonna do right now, I'm gonna go ahead and cut the YouTube stream, and the last 15 minutes we're gonna be doing on TikTok. So if you have a TikTok, if you wanna go ahead and jump on over there, it's gonna be @CollectCallFrom. And the only reason I'm doing that is because Javier wants to listen to some music, and the music I can't play it on YouTube. You know, I'll get a copyright strike or whatever the hell they give out whenever you do that. So for YouTube, it's gonna be, you already know what it is. Life's like a candle. Once you blow it out, it's lights out. And with that, we are out of YouTube. But don't leave if you're on TikTok, because we got more to come.